wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. Yeah, we Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops that find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it. We Rick flaring on it, flaring on it.
DQ, baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids. D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, we back.
Yo,
Appreciate you for reaching
you a
out.
star.
I'm like, hey, it's outspoken. A lot changed. Granted, the concert we still hosting. Giving you the fix you need when on the screen. The veteran, Captain Petty, giving you medicine. Come tap in. You know Scott gon' do what he do. Might not want to hear it, but here go the hard truth. Perry about the numbers, regret if you're not fact-based. When you run your lane, the numbers seem like a statue. Wait. Hey, Scotty, man, I'm not feeling it. I don't think the people feeling it. Let me get in my bag a little bit, just showing what this outspoken really about to be like. Outspoken, this is more than conjecture. These days they laying people off, so glad that we got our own. Hunger insatiable, made for you if you say you objective. Hard truth offering, no offense, just perspective. Come get your dosage and go with me. We spit it like poetry. The pivot was pivotal. Could rhyme here, but I'd rather not. Some say Scotty, some call him Scott. The best one since Stewart. If you know, then you know. But if you don't, then you're lost. Let me be frank for a minute, cause we all know that's how Perry be. Breaking down the game for what it was, no apologies. This my hypothesis, you tune in, you like watching it. It's common sense, obvious, competent, rugged, and confident. Hey, we outspoken. We outspoken. We outspoken. This Outspoken.
Hey, Backpack, I think we got another one. They ain't think we could do it, but we still here. Season 3, it's Outspoken.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. You already know what it is. Monday night, Outspoken's in the building. Hope everybody's having a wonderful. Somebody said Dooley. Oh man, you members are hilarious. All right. How about them Cowboys? You know what it is, Shaq. I don't give a damn what your name is. As long as you repping them Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? 40 burger, no points, 0 discussions. Come on, man. Stop playing me. Y'all want to see me get hyped. That's what you talk about some Cowboys when we go. But anyway, we not here for all that. All right? Listen, please give it up for my special guest today, the one and only Perry White.
What's up, Scotty?
Is your internet down?
Yeah, something going on today with my, I don't know what's going on, but something is tripping.
That's so convenient.
It's tripping today.
Man, don't you got Cox cable? Why don't you call them up?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to try to fix it, man. Let me see. I'm working on it right now, Scotty. Hold on.
Okay. All right. You want to continue on with the show, or you want to just?
Yeah, we're going to see. Hold on. I'm just working on it. Just
okay.
You know how stuff goes sometimes.
Yeah. No, I understand.
We all deal with technical difficulties sometimes. All right. You can hear me well, right?
Man, crystal clear, my boy.
Ain't no problems with you hearing me?
Crystal clear.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Am I moving slow motion?
No, you good, man. You sharp. No, you sharp.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. That's what they want to see me?
Yeah, they want to see what
looking for me.
Yo, they're everybody. Not everybody.
Hey, I ain't hiding. I might have just had to fix my stuff, man. Here I am.
Listen, man, I understand, man. You know, the internet stuff, it be finicky like that, man.
What they want to see?
I mean, we came to see what shirt you was going to wear today. That's what I came to see.
So they want me to wear Jackson State?
No, that's what you said you was going to do.
Yeah. I got it on. It's Jackson and Southern. That don't count? Shout out to my man from down south Sport. Look, he got me straight for the game of the week. That don't count?
That ain't even close. That ain't even
close. What if I just did it like that then? What if I just did it like that then?
Boy!
All right, well, hold on, my internet going down again. Hold on.
Oh, Lordy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Scotty.
I can hear you.
Scotty.
Sir, I can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
you hear me?
Oh, that's sharp right there. What blue is that? Is that navy? What
I
blue?
don't know.
But that's nice right there. That's nice, my boy. That's nice, my boy.
I see we represent the SWAC East today.
Can I get the whole shot of the shirt, please, sir? I mean, just you know,
asking for too much now.
I just want to see the whole bangle. Can we get? That's nice, man. That's nice. That's a classic. That's you know, that's the original. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fugazi.
Take the pictures. Go ahead, take the pictures. Go ahead, meme me up.
Well, you know, Perry. You know, Mike.
Hold on, they taking pictures, Scotty. Hold on.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. Look, hold on. I got one better for him. I got one better for him. There you go. There you go. Right there.
Yeah. All right. That's enough.
Okay. You know, but you know, my boy Mike. You know, he made a little. You know, he said, Scotty. You know, when Perry. He said, I hope Perry comes through with it. I said, Perry's an integral guy. I don't see Perry flaking on his bet. He wouldn't be throwing out these T-shirt bets if he's flaking on it, right?
I got plenty, too, because I got a 1400 Club shirt, too.
Yeah, you got going. Yeah.
It's a KC for 1400 Club.
Hey, you got with that? Oh, I couldn't have done that. I would have had to quit. I ain't even going to lie to you.
It is what it is, man. You know, I lost the bet, but I'm on one tonight. I'm just telling you, I'm on one.
That's cool. But, you know, I had to respect my boy Mike. My boy said, Mike, he said, Scotty, I probably won't be able to tune in like I like to. He said, but if you could just do me a favor, when Perry touches the screen, can you hit him with a little bit of... I said, no problem. I said, no problem, my boy.
I got one phone.
Oh, man.
That's what they do.
Yeah. So, shout out to you, Mike. You know.
Yeah, man. Hey, write a check your ass in cash, man. That's all I can say.
That's all you can. That's all you can say sometimes. That's all you can say. See,
I'm still waiting on you in that PV shirt. See,
what? See, first
I'm right here. It didn't take me 2 weeks to get the shirt.
See,
I'm right here. That happened Saturday. I'm right here.
Sir. First of all, it's a thing called mind your business. Okay, mind your.
You know a lot of people around the swag that can give you stuff at a snap of a finger.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. Listen,
AJ could have got you that next day air.
That wasn't the bet. The bet was I had to buy my own. I had to get my stuff, so I paid for my shirt. It'll be here Wednesday. It'll be here Wednesday.
We'll be in week 4, and that game was week 1. By the time you get there,
I can't help what Amazon decides the next day and what they don't next day. It's not. I don't run Amazon.
Yeah, you didn't put priority on that one, did you? You went USPS mail. I know.
Ground. UPS ground. That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Wednesday, man. It'll be here Wednesday. I'm gonna do a quick little midday show. I'm gonna show the shirt, and we out. You know what I'm saying? We out.
For the record, I've never in my life ever, all right, ever worn Jackson State anything by itself. Maybe a shirt, you know, with SWAC championship. But what they think I look good in it? They like me in it? What y'all think? How y'all like me in it?
They say, you know.
Let me move. Y'all like me in it? What y'all think? I know y'all watching, y'all paying attention. What y'all think? Y'all like it?
I mean, it's a classic. It's a. KJ said I'm calling in Wednesday if it's not on.
Thank you, KJ. No, he need to wait till next Monday. Don't do it on Mike Reed.
Now we in week 4. You gonna say that you make it?
I'll hold up. That bet was for our show. If I came on the show with you today with this on, I didn't wait till Wednesday. I want to see you with me because I was a part of that, right? I was a part of that. I want to see you with me with that purple on next week. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
I didn't know
it had nothing to do with that.
I didn't know it was a specific show with a specific time with a specific day. I just know it said you had to wear the shirt.
You did it with me, so I suspect because I didn't wait till Wednesday to pull this out. I came here today with you, so we did that bet. As a matter of fact, I instigated the bet. Didn't you tell me last year? Don't talk me into no more bets.
I'm not doing no more bets. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing no more shirt bets. I ain't doing none of that.
I need you with me, not Mike Reed. He got nothing to do with Texas Southern Prairie View. That was me and you. So I want to see you in that PV. You put on this Alabama State shirt today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm running low on laundry. You know,
I just finished washing the car, and you know.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them days. You know how it is with his laundry day. You like, man, I just gotta put a shirt on, you know. So I just had to know. I mean, y'all want me out here bare chested, you know what I'm saying? So I just threw the shirt on. So it's what it is.
Painful. I ain't even gonna lie. But let's just go. We got a fast show tonight. We're moving. Come on.
Oh, let's get it.
All right, let's get out this. The quicker the better. Come on. Yeah, I ain't here to fuck play around.
Hey, listen, we going to hot topics, hot and viral.
Shout out to my boy AJ for the shirt too. My boy Graham, he got me the shirt. Shout out to Graham.
All right, quick. Shout out to you, AJ. This has been buzzing around Twitter. Division II World has an SIAC CIAA, kind of like I won't say a knockoff celebration mode, but it's a little bit of a knockoff celebration mode. What is your opinion, P? Will it work? And is this good for HBCU football?
Yeah, do it. You know, you've been doing the Division II playoffs for both those programs. I know there's some schools who in the past went away from the playoffs because of the Turkey Day Classic, what I think it was Alabama State and Tuskegee. So Tuskegee has some years where they had some pretty good ball clubs that didn't go to the Division II playoffs. But I think when you look in the past, you look at a team like Winston-Salem State, who's made it deep in the D2 playoffs. This creates an atmosphere where both teams can get the television time, both conferences get television, as well as outright money. And I think at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. The D2 playoffs are not going to get you money because you're going on the road. The same argument we have with the FCS playoffs. But if you can create something like this, now the big thing about it is I don't know the fan base support that neither one of these schools have. So, keep it in a realm that works for them. Don't try to overly do it. Start small and work your way big. Don't try to start big and then go small. Give people a reason to see it grow instead of watching people watch it dwindle.
Now, for me, I as long as it's available, if it's I would look at it as if it's an opt-out, and I know this is going to sound really bad, right? If the number one team does not decide to go and they want to go into the playoffs, I'm cool with that, right? I think that should be a choice decision on the team and the product. Now, will it water down the product? Yes. Will it water down the bowl game? But I heard that the payout's over $300,000 for both schools, maybe collectively or split. I don't know how it works, but I know it's 300 something in there. Marquise, come on, big dog. You already know, baby, them Cowboys. Anyway, Marquise, stay tuned. You the next topic, my boy. All right, so for me, I want those teams. I want those Division II teams like Tuskegee, Bowie State, and all those. I want them to Benedict. I want them to be in the playoffs, and I want them to win and fight for those situations. So I'm kind of on the fence with it. I'll see where it goes. But if this bowl game is paying $350 each school, yeah, I think there needs to be. I think you might want to jump on this one.
And if you're the number one team, you don't jump on this, then what is it about? Trying to make the second, third round of the D2 playoffs, walking away with nothing, or coming home with a check?
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Perry, where your headphones at, my boy?
Oh, hold on. I didn't know. You told me I sounded crystal clear.
Yeah, but I can hear my echo now. Just a little bit.
All right.
Just all right. Yeah, now I can hear you. All right, here we go. Listen. Of course, this is hot and viral because one, it's America's team. We already know what it is. Number two, FAMU grad Marquise Bell leads the team in tackles for the night, and the forced fumble was even crazier. Now, I don't know if you watched the game. I did. I watched every minute of it. It was magnifique, okay? Perfection at its highest form, okay? But how do you take in Marquise Bell? First of all, let me speak on it. All right? Now, I love the position switch. I absolutely love it. I think Marquise as a free safety is more effective as a strong safety or a linebacker. Why? Because he has the speed and the agility to get loose, and he's a hitter. The one thing about Marquise Bell from the day I stepped foot in HBCU space is he will ring your bell, right? Now, the one thing I absolutely loved about Marquise Bell is his open field tackling. He's the best at it. If you go back to the Southeast Louisiana game, there's not a time where he missed an open field tackle one-on-one with a running back or with Cole Kelly or anybody. That's his game. So the closer he is to the box, the more effective Marquise Bell can be. And then you add those safety skills to a linebacker who can drop out in coverage, who can move, who has hips. You're asking for a recipe for disaster. I absolutely love the switch. I think he had an amazing game. Marquise Bell, keep doing what you're doing. What you got, Perry?
I like Marquise Bell in this situation because we saw the ups and downs of him struggling to decide, should I stay at FAMU? Should I move on? He stayed and stuck with FAMU, had a successful career, ultimately getting the opportunity at the next level. One thing about coming from this level, you're talking about the SWAC, you're talking about FCS, you got to play with a chip on your shoulder. You got to let people know that you for real, because they're going to already count you out and they're going to already say you're not up to par with the other guys that we evaluated that come from the group of five and especially the power five. And so for a guy like Marquise Bell to go out there with 8 tackles, 1 forced fumble to show that, hey, I am a playmaker. Don't give a damn where I come from. Put me on the field with the rest of them, and I'll show you who I am, and I'll make my name known to everybody. I can't help but give him kudos to that, because that's playing with a chip on your shoulder. That's playing for the money, and get your bag, young brother. Get your bag, and that's all it's about. Put on for the HBCUs, put on for your alma mater and FAMU, and most importantly, put on for yourself and your family, because this will be life-changing for the opportunities that's going to come your way for what you're able to do with your God-gifted ability.
Absolutely, man. And I want to be very clear. He led the team in tackles last night for the Dallas Cowboys, who put up the 40 burger with no points. Okay, let me just be very clear about that. All right. So shout out to Marquise Bell. Listen, X, I know you in the chat. Marquise, I know you in the Marquise. Listen, let me blow myself up. Let me get my boy Perry back in here. Listen, Marquise.
Now you can take me off. You can take me off.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Listen, Marquise. I'm a Cowboys fan, okay? Perry ain't no fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. If your boy can just get a signed jersey, I'll pay for it. I'll mail it to you. Whatever I got to do, I'll do that, okay? Because I'm a Cowboys fan. I live and breathe some Cowboys, okay? So that just is what it is. So, hit me up in Instagram, Off Script TV. You know what I'm saying? I know Bishop Bonnet. He probably got your number. Bishop got my number. Bishop, if you can set that up for your boy, I would really appreciate that. Because, I'm a Cowboys fan. Come on. Anyway, let's get into it.
We got the NFL guys watching. I love it, man. I love it, man. Let's go. I love it. We got guys doing big things, man. I love it.
Come on, man. He says, make sure y'all stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. How about them Cowboys? Gosh darn it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Here we go. FBS matchups. Listen. To me, it's very simple with the question, who had the best showing? Listen, Morgan State.
Left corner.
Morgan State. I don't understand how you lose that game. When you talking about one of the, I felt like my heart was pulled. I'm not even a fan or alum. I felt like my heart was pulled out and stepped on. Man, listen. That was probably the most painful thing I've seen live. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. The Dez Bryant no catch. That's up there. But for this one, for me in the HBCU realm, this had to be one of the most gut-wrenching losses I've ever seen in my life. I really felt for them boys, for real.
We breaking that game down.
If I was, I'm gonna break it down like this. If I was the Morgan State defense, I'm not talking to the offensive players for a long time.
Yeah.
Now the running back, he put a lot of work in, but I just feel like, me personally, I would have just took some knee. I'm like, once you got the pick in the end zone, the game was over. Just take the knees and punt the ball and go home. Go home. I did not understand that. Hindsight's 2020, but Jesus Christ, man.
Let me break it down for the people that didn't watch this game. Morgan State 2 of 16 in this game on third down conversions. That's tough, but still able to put up 21 points. Akron wasn't any better, 4 of 11. Both teams about what and what when you look at total offensive yards. 231 for Morgan State, 152 in the air, 79 on the ground. And for Akron, 270 total yards, 262 in the air, only 8 yards rushing. 8 yards rushing for Akron. But the turnovers, both teams, it was a turnover fest. Morgan State, 3 turnovers, 1 fumble, 2 interceptions. You look on the other side for Akron, 5 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 3 interceptions. 5 turnovers. Deuce Taylor, 9 of 18, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns for Morgan State. Travion Pratt, 5 receptions, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. And for Akron, their quarterback, Jeff Undercuffler Jr., 18 of 25, 209. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, Scotty. When you look at that, it just screams Morgan State, doesn't it?
And Miak Mike, thanks, Miak Mike. He said the guy that fumbled the ball wasn't the workhorse, so that makes it even worse. And yes, guys, we know South Carolina State did not beat Georgia Tech. That is on me. The scores are flipped. Apologies, okay? Jesus Christ.
But nonetheless, 24-21, you're starting to see Morgan State. They beat Richmond.
Yep.
You see this game, they had it in hand. They got to grow up, but what a tremendous difference in Morgan State in that program in 1 year.
Absolutely. A huge turnaround. People are probably saying this probably could be the best defense in all of FCS. You know what I'm saying? Of just how dominant. But Morgan State has to get more consistent on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what they need to do. I don't know who they need to go find. But offensively, they are inept. They are inept. And they have to figure it out sooner or later to get it going on the offensive side of the ball. Another game, listen, the Grambling game was pretty good in the first quarter. Miles Crawley looked good. Didn't throw a pick, I believe, until maybe like the end of the second or maybe beginning of the third. I can't really remember. That game was very interesting. Listen, Chance Williams, Lamborghini. I heard from some Grambling fans that LSU was talking to him after the game. He might not be at Grambling very long. I just go. He ran through them boys like nobody's business. The O-line was blocking really well. So I'm curious to see what they look like going forward. Anything you got for that, Perry?
Ass whooping. You can't explain 72-10. I don't care how good somebody played. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how close you thought it was. 72 points, that's a lot of points in a football game.
Man, I just think it's because it's Grambling. Anyway, man, I got all the guys up in here tonight. I got all the guys up here. I got all the NFL greats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James. You know, they beat the Super Bowl champs. Shout out to you, man. Zay, close one with the Colts, man. Shout out to y'all, man. So shout out to you, man. South Florida and FAMU, great game. But I'm going to go back to it. Musa, I don't know what has happened to Musa. I really can't explain it. I don't understand it. He's just not the guy that FAMU is expecting to be. And a lot of it, and the game was winnable. The game was very much so winnable. The FAMU defense played tough all game. But offensively, they just couldn't put the ball in the end zone. Critical turnovers at the wrong time. It just didn't go very well for Musa on that day. What you got, P?
FAMU 25 first downs, 4 of 11 on third downs, 1 of 2 on fourth down. For South Florida, 24 first downs, 8 of 19 on third downs, 2 of 4 on fourth downs. You look at total yardage for FAMU. They outgained South Florida, 393 total yards, 374 in the air. We saw them have a pretty decent day running the ball against Jackson State, only 19 rushing yards in this game against USF. But on the other side for USF, 342 total yards, 234 in the air, 108 on the ground. Heavily penalized game. You look at FAMU, 12 penalties for 115 yards. For South Florida, 14 penalties for 114 yards. But I think the deciding factor, what really took FAMU and took the air out of them, 5 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 3 interceptions. Jeremy Musa, 24 of 43. 43 passing attempts because the running game wasn't there for 374 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Those turnovers really were hurting FAMU against South Florida.
No, and KJ's right. He did make some nice throws. Listen, the one thing about let me because I went back and watched the film. I went back and watched the film earlier today. He has great anticipation. He throws with great anticipation. I'm talking about coming, like literally the receiver's coming right into the window. He sees it, but he's high. It sails, and when it sails, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get picked off by a safety. So, you know, it's just one of those things when it comes to Musa, and the play calling was there. I think a lot of the play action that Willie was doing was really good. The counter play actions were awesome. He hit the tight end a lot. So, and I think if FAMU can get that tight end involved a lot more, I think they could really, really see. I think they can really see their offense take it to another level. But listen, FAMU is still the best team in the SWAC, and it's not even close. The best balanced team on both sides of the ball. All right.
You know something crazy for South Florida in that game? They had 10 receivers with receptions in that ball game.
Woo.
10. And their quarterback, Byron Brown, 20 of 34, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns. When you can spread the ball around to 10 different receivers, that's a hell of a day for a quarterback.
And listen, if you watch the South Florida game, they gave you the looks that you wanted. It was a lot of cover zero. It was a lot of cover zero, just straight up. I'm blitzing, we coming, and it's Musa got to make the throw. It was a lot of cover zero blitzing by South Florida. I don't know if that's just what they run or if they didn't respect FAMU's offense, but you saw a lot of cover zero, just straight, jailbreak blitzing, and Musa sometimes made him pay, sometimes he didn't. So we'll see. All right, here are some of the upcoming games. For FBS matchups, there's one I missed because I was like, Temple and Norfolk. Nobody cares. All right, so I left that one off. So Bethune.
The disrespect. Excuse me. Let me stop. I get to saying stuff they trying to tell me don't say. All right, come on, man. The disrespect, Scotty. Come on, man. You gonna do Norfolk like that?
I brought it up. I didn't even have to bring it up.
It can't be no worse than what's on this screen already. Miami versus Bethune. Come on. We saw Miami beat Texas A&M. Rice versus Texas Southern. We saw Texas Southern against Toledo.
They didn't have Andrew, and they're not going to have Andrew. They're not going to have Andrew.
That's going to make a difference.
No, they're not going to have Andrew either. So, because last time Andrew played against Rice, he had over 300 yards passing and over 100 yards rushing. I'm just saying,
don't act like it's going to be any different from these games right here. All these scream ass whoopings. I don't know. I don't see it any other way. UCLA and North Carolina Central.
That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game.
Okay.
Listen, this is this is a scouting game. Okay. Davius Richards, UCLA. This is his scouting game. You have all the games you've seen at the Celebration Bowl. You've seen other games he's had in the MEAC. This game is to see what he is all about. Can he do it? Can he do it?
No, he can't. What you want to know out of these, man? All these are horrible matchups, bro. I don't see nobody getting close.
The one game I'm waiting for. Come on, man. You know what game I'm waiting for.
What?
Texas State in Jackson. I'm waiting for this ass whooping. Oh, my God. I hope Texas State puts up 60 on these boys. I am going to be locked and loaded on this ass whooping coming on Saturday. This was supposed to be my trump card for 1 and 3. It was supposed to be my trump card. So I can't.
Quarterback, a former LSU Auburn quarterback, TJ Finley, a Louisiana guy from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, man. He's not playing. Texas State already upset Baylor so far this year. I don't think Jackson State can compare to Baylor. So,
oh yeah, I know they can. They're gonna get their ass whooped. That's why I'm gonna sit there right there, popcorn in hand, watching them get their ass whooped up and down the field, up and down. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. And just for KJ Black, come on, man. Gotta watch Prairie View get smacked by SMU.
And I got a problem. I want to tell people, I've seen it on social media. Stop calling them when you're trying to diss them, calling them Prairie View, okay? Let's just stop that. I've seen it all over the place. Use their name correctly. I hate when I'm scrolling. They like, yeah, Prairie View. No, don't disrespect Perry. Come on, don't do that. Use Prairie View or call them something else. Don't call them Prairie View, all right?
Hey, shout out to you, Marcus. All right, man. Hey, man, great kickoff return, Marcus. Set the stage for the OBC, man. Shout out to you, my boy.
Everybody in here tonight. What's up, everybody? What's happening? I don't know what it is, but we done brought them out tonight, guys.
You know what I'm saying? So, but for real, I'm really excited for the UCLA and NCCU game. I've heard Josh talk about this game from HBCU Nightly ad nauseum. Oh my God, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. No, you're not. Okay.
What?
He said they're gonna beat UCLA. But I'm curious to see what Davius Richards is going to look like in this game. I really am. I'm really curious to see what he's going to look like in this game.
North Carolina Central is going to beat UCLA?
That's what he said.
What he own? Do he own a car or a house? I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to get whatever he willing to give for that game.
He ain't going to bet you. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be more than a shirt for that game. I want materialistic shit.
I want to hold a band. Give me a band.
Give me half your salary this year for that one right there. I'll take that.
So, yeah. But these are the games, man. Most likely for an upset, none. Absolutely none.
Yeah. Most
excited to see for me on the positive side, NCCU versus UCLA. I'm really excited to see what that looks like. On the negative side, I don't care. I'm going to be rooting my ass off of Texas State. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear me?
Southern finna go 0-3. Prairie View gonna go 1-2. I'm sorry, North Carolina Central. Hopefully y'all can stay healthy. That's a hell of a trip, East Coast to West Coast. I hope you can stay healthy and get out of that game. Bethune-Cookman against Miami, watching that Miami game against Texas A&M and getting upset. One thing I know for sure, Miami fans won't be at that game, right? They don't show up to nothing. I don't give a damn who it is. You talk about Prairie View and SWAC teams don't show up. Did you see the attendance? Did you watch that game and see nobody was there for that game when they beat Texas A&M? But I just hope Bethune-Cookman can. This all about staying healthy. Don't risk yourself trying to get just say you play competitive like you was talking about Grambling versus LSU to get 1 and 2 halves, 1 and 2 quarters to say, hey, we was right there knocking at the door. Then you see the final score, but you lost some guys. Grambling lost a guy to a neck injury against LSU. You know, there's a different level when you start to talk about your depth. Hey, fellas, just come out of here healthy. Texas Southern, Bethune-Cookman, North Carolina Central, Jackson State, and Prairie View. Get out of there healthy and do what you can. But don't worry about these games, all right? D, you are the underdog. Get your check and get up out of here.
Let's get it. All right. Week 2 game recaps. Battle of the picks.
Let's go, Kerry.
I went too many. I did too much risky picks early in the week, so I gotta be more conservative. Gotta be a little bit more conservative on my picks. 9-9. Perry Wright.
500. Let's go.
12-6. All right.
Hey.
Some of the games recap: UAPB versus Tennessee State. The score is actually closer than it looked. Tennessee State scored a last-minute touchdown on a blocked field goal that UAPB was going to use to tie the game up and send it into overtime. But great game, absolutely great game. UAPB fought hard all the way to the end. Jonas Davis, 24 carries, 176 yards, 1 touchdown. Devon Bryant, 14 of 19, 174 yards, no touchdowns. But I think the Draylen Edless period in Texas at Tennessee State is over. I really do believe that.
I want to talk about UAPB Tennessee State. Now, you know, you went against me because you said, hey, that's your hometown. I felt Tennessee State in this ball game. This was their classic. Now Jackson State is gone. It was a hard-fought game. You look at both these teams. They both were able to get off offensively. UAPB, 373 total yards, 206 in the air, 167 on the ground for Tennessee State, 279 total. They were really balanced, 195 in the air, 184 on the ground. And guess what? It was a really clean game when you talk about turnovers, where we've seen a lot of turnovers by SWAC teams over the past few weeks. 1 turnover in this entire game, and that was by Tennessee State by way of fumble. Jalen Macon for UAPB, 19 of 24, 206, 0 touchdowns, but 0 interceptions. You want a quarterback. If you don't turn it, if you ain't going to give me no touchdowns, damn sure don't turn it over, right? But their running back, Davis, 24 carries, 167 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, man. Solid day on the ground for UAPB. And that guy seems like he could probably be something solid in this conference with the fact that he had that type of day on the ground for UAPB. UAPB, I think when you listen to Alonzo Hampton, I listened to him today in the SWAC media call, coach's call. He's a guy that can get you up, right? He's a guy that can motivate you. And I think as the season go on, you'll start to see them believe more and more. They got to get that one victory. They got to taste victory to understand what it tastes like, to get that blood as the Golden Lions. And I think the sky's the limit under Alonzo Hampton if he can build some depth.
And I think UAPB is going to give them the time to do that. I think they're a competitive squad. You can't negate that. I mean, you literally go down to the final wire for a field goal, and it was a chip shot. It wasn't like a 40-yarder. I think it was like a 35 to 32-yard field goal that they just couldn't block up right, and they got blocked. So UAPB is right at the cusp of being they're competitive, but just getting that first win that they need. And listen, I'm going to say this. Last year, I was high on Jalen Macon. I do think Mekhi Hodges, I think that's his name is, or Hinges. I think he got hurt. He got hurt in the Tulsa game and hasn't come back. But I was high on Jalen Macon when it was Skylar Perry there. I thought that he should have had the opportunities over Skylar Perry to show what he could do at UAPB, and that's what he's doing. So shout out to Jalen Macon for doing what he's doing. Next up on the games, Alcorn versus Stephen F. Austin. Listen, man.
Totally different from last year, right?
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Shout out to my boy General Hunt. Come on, man. Like, all the stars out tonight. All the ballers out tonight. Shout out to General. Listen, man. I told you. I said Tyler Macon is not that guy. And I wanted to make sure I put his stat line. Now, this looked like a stat line of somebody who got hurt. I ain't watched the game. I'm going to be honest with you. This looked like.
What'd you say? Look like stat line of somebody what?
Yeah, it looked like somebody got hurt. This is a stat line look like somebody got hurt. I'm not hoping he got hurt, but I hope They didn't pull him because this is like someone who got hurt. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know.
It was an ugly game, Scotty. 11 first downs for Alcorn, 23 for Stephen F. Austin. Alcorn going 4 of 13 on third down, 229 total yards, 84 passing yards. Should I say that again? 84 passing yards, 145 on the ground. But one thing Alcorn did that I thought was good, 0 turnovers. You look on the other side, Stephen F. Austin, 8 of 15, 485 total yards, 237 in the air, 248 on the ground, 3 interceptions. Aaron Allen, 5 of 10 for 53 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tyler Macon, 2 of 8, 31 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Both these guys together for 84 total yards of passing offense between these two dudes. Jarvion Howard, 17 carries, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. He's all they got.
Man, we got some stars in the building tonight. All SWAC DB, Amari Hill Robinson. Shout out to you, my guy. Let's see what Bethune-Cookman gonna look like during conference play. All right, keep getting y'all wins up, and hopefully Little Bill will bring y'all in. Listen, man, I don't know. If I'm Alcorn, just get rid of the whole offense. It just isn't what it is. Like, everybody knows you've been Jarvion Howard a bust. And I'm gonna be honest, I think they're being very disrespectful to Nico Duffy. Now, I don't know if Nico Duffy is hurt. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but Nico Duffy could start on a lot of teams in the SWAC, and I do not like how they're going about giving him his opportunities to be an impactful player on the team. That's towards Elliot Rotten, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see from there, but I just can't. I just can't, man. It ain't it. This ain't it.
This is not the Alcorn Fred McNair team that you think you would see where at least they could run the ball, but you're talking about from the quarterback position. I know from the conversation earlier when we were talking about offenses, we were talking about quarterbacks. Pat White was a great addition to this staff when he was there working with Felix Harper. Since Pat White has since been moved on, you look at what they left with today. Tyler Macon and Aaron Allen, man, you're looking to have big games, but last week he didn't even complete a pass during the entire first half. And then you come into this game, not even against a group of 5 or a power 5, but against another team that's FCS level, and you come out with a showing like this. This is not good for Alcorn. This is not a good sight for them at all. This is something I haven't seen from Alcorn since probably around 2011, 2010 type of Alcorn team. It's been a long time since I've seen Alcorn struggle from the quarterback position.
And they are struggling. I mean, all right, here we go. I definitely messed this all up. Jesus Christ. I just realized
Andrew Body for Prairie View.
Yeah, man. Listen, I was rushing. I told you I'd be doing stuff last minute. I was rushing. But the scores are right.
I got you back.
Thank you, sir. The scores are right? And the stats is right. No, they're not. They're not right either. But anyway, ACU demolishes Prairie View. And I almost picked them, Bamas. Thank God I did not. 45-16, but the stats of that game are completely different for what the score says. Like, I mean, I do, bro. Yes, I do. I need an intern, bro. I really do. I'd be doing all this on my own. I think Prairie View had over 499 yards of total offense, something crazy like that.
I'm gonna blow everybody's mind with these stats. You look at Prairie View in this ball game. And the stats, if you see the stats, you're wondering how the hell did Prairie View not even win this game? And how was the game so out of hand? Prairie View, 533 total yards. 533 total yards, 234 in the air, 299 on the ground. You look on the other side for, Abilene Christian, 400 total yards, 314 in the air, 86 on the ground. 2 turnovers for Abilene Christian, 1 fumble, 1 interception for Prairie View. 3 total turnovers, 2 fumbles, 1 interception. But you know the crazy thing about it? All those turnovers damn near resulted in points. All those turnovers resulted in points. But the stat line shows Prairie View dominated this game. Trayzon Conley, 13 of 24, 190 yards, no touchdown, but 1 interception. Ahmad, their running back, 16 carries, 103 rushing yards. Jaden Johnson, their wide receiver, their other running back, 13 carries, 84 rushing yards. Brian Jenkins Jr., remember that name? He's been all around the SWAC, right?
Yeah.
4 receptions for 98 yards.
Wow.
You just look at this game, it screams Prairie View. It doesn't seem like a blowout 45-16, but when those turnovers turn into points, that is easy cooking for the other team, and that's what happened with Prairie View in this game. But Prairie View, I think if they can reduce the turnovers, what they've shown in this game, they can be a legit threat in the SWAC West.
We'll see. Or they get, or they keep getting blown out. Either way, it don't bother me. Either way, it does not bother me one bit. Bethune-Cookman comes up with a rare
victory. You make sure you got on that shirt next week.
Bethune-Cookman comes up with a rare victory over Savannah State University, 31-6. I do not have the stats as you can see below. I need an intern. I do. But Bethune-Cookman ends up with the game. Savannah State comes out with 6. What you got for that, P?
Don't worry, Scotty. You don't need an intern. You got P. White, baby. I'm here to help you out. All right, 31-6, man. You know I'm gonna do my homework, right? Savannah State, 1 of 12 on third down conversions in this game. 273 total yards, 193 yards passing, 80 on the ground, 1 turnover in this game by way of fumble. Bethune-Cookman, congratulations on your win, man. I know you got Miami this week, but this helps to move the program when you're talking about buying in. 5 of 10 on third down, 387 total yards, 262 in the air, 125 on the ground, 2 turnovers, 1 fumble, 1 interception for Bethune-Cookman. Their quarterback, Luke, 23 of 29, 223 yards with a touchdown. Pretty solid day for them. Congratulations to them getting a victory, and that's a big morale boost for that program, and I'm happy for them.
Absolutely. See a Bethune-Cookman fan right there. Alum talk about we needed the win. Jaquez Yan in the building. All right, shout out to you, my boy. All right, now I know this is right. All right, I know this is right. All right, Hampton, Norfolk State.
Oh, everybody counted me out last week, huh? Why you rocking with Odoms? Oh, it's quiet up. I ain't gonna get crazy up here tonight. I ain't gonna get crazy. I have something to say. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry.
Once again, Norfolk State comes up with the upset over Hampton. Christopher
did what?
Come up with the upset.
Oh, didn't I call it?
You didn't call this one.
When we went through Norfolk season, I told you they was gonna get this victory against
You said Virginia State.
I'm talking about this game. So you moving the goalposts. You still ain't got that Prairie View shirt on. I don't want to hear that. I called this game.
All right.
I gave you this one.
Listen.
Hater, man. You a hater.
Hampton should have won this game, point blank, period.
I don't care what they should have did. They lost.
Christopher Zealous needs to protect the ball more. I don't give a damn if he needs to run it the whole time. He needs to protect the ball more. But anyway, 14-26, 211, 2 touchdowns, 2 NITs. Otto Kunz, who was the MEAC player of the week, 199 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 NIT. The Battle of the Bay goes to Norfolk State.
I called my man, Coach Odoms, yesterday, congratulated him on the win. And I said, man, what you doing these days outside of Norfolk State? I don't know if you missed the SWAC a little bit, but congratulations on the dub. And I had to give him a call because I'm ride or die. I told you I'm loyal. My guy did it. You look at this game, Hampton, 2 of 10 on third down conversions, 435 total yards of offense, 211 on the air, 224 on the ground, 4 turnovers. Scotty, these turnovers add up. It does seem to be an ongoing story when we start to talk about these teams, 3 or more turnovers.
Facts. 2
fumbles, 2 interceptions for Hampton. Their quarterback, Christopher Zealous, 14 of 26, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Elijah Barnes, their running back, 12 carries, 137 yards in this game.
Crazy. That kid crazy.
He is, but for Norfolk State, 5 of 15 on third down conversions, 340 total yards, 199 in the air, 141 on the ground. They had 2 turnovers themselves, one by way of fumble, the other by way of interception. But Norfolk State, crazy ending. I went back and watched that ending against Virginia State last week. Absolutely crazy shit. But, Norfolk State could easily be sitting here in a 2-0 spot, but they're not. They're 1-1. But that's a big out-of-conference victory against the CAA opponent, against Hampton. Hampton just beat Grambling last week. Norfolk able to get the win. Talking to Coach Odoms, he said, man, I got a young team. I'm just trying to get them to understand how to finish games. And in this one, they understood how to finish it. Virginia State, you saw the miscues. They couldn't finish it. But he said they're growing up before our eyes. And so right here, this gets the victory. And this is why they're my dark horse. I was the only one that seemed to have counted them in this victory. Everybody else, of course, was on my ass last week saying, why are you still rocking with me? It's funny, right? It's funny. I know. I'm laughing now. I'm laughing at y'all.
You still lost to a Division II opponent. That ain't no coming back from that.
Like they the only one, right? Hey, it's plenty. They ain't the only one, so let's not single them out.
I'm just saying. Morehouse and Howard. 65. First of all, the fact that Howard scored more than 30 points, I'm just like, you didn't do something right. I mean, Howard, 65 points. This was a straight ass whooping. Zion Bowie, the running back, 19 carries, 112 yards. Quentin Williams, 17 of 26, 205 with 3 touchdowns. Man, 65 points. Man, I wish I could have seen how all the points accumulated. But go ahead, Perry, what you got?
Ass whooping. Next. Ain't nothing to talk about there.
Too easy. Upset alert. Let me see if I got the right button ready. Let me see. Now, what should have been 2 teams. Oh, but I was so grateful. See, there's a song that if you there's a song, if you go to any bit of church, it goes, grateful, grateful, gratefulness is flowing from my heart. I was so happy to see this because I keep telling people week in, week out, that Demetrius Davis is not a starting quarterback in the SWAC, right? That's number one. That's what I be telling people. Number 2, I got to go back to the real estate agent. He's a real estate agent. Okay, that just is what it is. And when you have a situation like this, right, where the Division II team was the better team. If you watch the game, it wasn't like some crazy, oh my God, a fumble ran back. They were just the better team. It's just flat out simple. They were the better team. So shout out to Miles. This is what it is.
Are you waiting on me?
Yeah, it's on you, my guy.
Second half was all Miles, right? It seemed like Alabama State had this game under control. The score wrong in this. It should be 21-17 Miles over Bama State.
Oh, I just remember the fourth quarter, but go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, okay. So the final score was 21-17. Miles able to get the victory. 7-15 on third down conversions in this game. 309 total yards. 164 in the air, 145 on the ground. Only 1 turnover for Miles. Turned it up in the fourth quarter, but for Bama State, who looked like they had this game under control, they struggled on third down, Scotty. 3 of 11 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down. 327 total yards, 210 in the air, 117 on the ground. 3 turnovers in this ball game, and guess who they came by? Demetrius Davis. 2 interceptions. Demetrius Davis going 14 of 23, 151 yards passing, 64 yards on the ground, rushing, 1 touchdown pass, 2 interceptions. But the dog on this team, Keyshawn Johnson.
That boy
7
crazy.
receptions, 103 yards, 1 touchdown. Once again, he is shown they need to just run the Wildcat with him. Let him throw it to himself and get up out there and hand it off to himself. I don't give a damn what he got to do. You got to find ways to get him the ball. He's your offense. He's all you have. And do the direct snap to Keyshawn Johnson. I don't give a damn what you do. You got to find a way to get him the ball. Elvin Klein Peter Jr. for Miles College on the other side. 11 of 20 for 164 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interceptions. And Ciaa Andrews.
That interception was so bad it led to a pick 6. It was probably one of the worst interceptions I've seen. They try to run a wide receiver screen. He throws it to the DB, and the DB literally runs it back for the touchdown. Absolutely horrible pass. But the Keyshawn Johnson touchdown, he beats the dude on the post route, catches it one-handed with the left, brings it in, runs it. Man, that boy cold. That boy Keyshawn cold. He cold.
Ciaa Andrews, 6 receptions, 95 yards, 1 touchdown for Miles. Congratulations to Miles, man. You just showed how much better you were to come back. What you saw with what Miles did to Alabama State is what Southern had opportunities to do the week before. Bama State fizzled out. If you give them good field position, if you give them points, they'll take advantage. But they're not going to drive the field. Their offense is stagnant. It is nothing to that offense except Keyshawn Johnson. And he's good for 1 or 2 touchdowns in that game, but it's tough when you got a quarterback like Demetrius Davis who can't get him the ball.
Been saying that for the last 2 years, but nobody wants to listen to me. All right,
listening to you.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, my boy. Let's get it. Game of the week recap. And listen, I think one was very simple. It wasn't even a question who was going to win this game, in my personal opinion. North Carolina A&T just doesn't have it. They don't have it offensively. They damn sure don't have it defensively. They're just not the teams that you've used to seeing at North Carolina A&T. Vincent, I guess he's going to do his best to kind of get them going in the right direction. But overall, NCCU came in. Davis Richards does what Davis Richards does, leads his team. Very, very controlled game. Kind of sluggish in the first half, but second half, they shut them down. And, I mean, it just is what it is, man. And North Carolina Central is just the better team at this point in time.
Wasn't exciting. It really wasn't much to it. The stat line don't really pop out, but, you know, North Carolina Central able to get it done. 21st down, 7 of 14 on third down, 345 yards for North Carolina Central, 127 in the air, 218 on the ground, 0 turnovers. That's a great day. Anytime you can walk away from a Aggie-Eagle classic matchup with 0 turnovers, but on the other side for A&T, 2 of 10 on third down, Scotty.
Jesus Christ.
207 total yards, Scotty. Only 51 passing yards for North Carolina A&T.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up, Perry, because when I said that they couldn't pass in the ball against UAB, all I heard from Aggie fans was, Scotty, that was an FBS program. Scotty, that was an FBS program. I said, gosh darn it, you didn't even attempt to try to throw the ball. Eli is not that guy, right? And your offensive coordinator who looked like Megamind. Let me find that Bama real quick. You can continue on. I'm gonna find
156 rushing yards, 1 fumble for North Carolina A&T. Richards, North Carolina Central's quarterback, 15 of 23, 127 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, but 95 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Solid day by your quarterback. He couldn't get it done in the air, but he got it done with his legs. And as long as he can get points on the board, this was kind of one of those seesaw back of games. But, you know, North Carolina Central able to get it done in front of a packed house. I saw how packed it was at North Carolina A&T. So, man, this was a great one. Glad to have the Aggie-Eagle Classic back on one of the campuses to get these schools to play this in a great rivalry game.
I'm trying to, man, they lucky I can't find that UAPB post game. Boy, because I swear for Lord, I want to find that joker. Because that Bama, whatever his name is, that Bama look just like Megamind, bro. But he's not good. This offense is atrocious. And the fact of the matter is that they didn't go out and even try to go find another quarterback, or even in the games against UAB, try and attempt to throw the ball down the field. So it's going to be they're probably not going to win a game in the CAA based off that offense that they have. Because if I know you're a one-dimensional team and you can barely run the ball efficiently enough, come on, man, stop it. They're about to go 0 and whatever in the CAA. So that is what it is. Next up.
The reason I got this damn shirt on.
Oh man. You know, Perry, you know, when I was watching this game and after the game, I felt like the frustration that you all is feeling a little bit like
only Macho Man can tell us how he felt.
Oh man, it froze on me. Yep.
Don't want to do.
Yep, it froze on me.
Look at me. I'm the frustration, goddammit. It's me. Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what I got on? Do you see how upsetting this is? Somebody got to be to blame for this shit, Scotty. It ain't going to be me.
Somebody.
It is me. I made the bet. I ran my mouth. I didn't cash the check. So here my ass is, as they say. I'm right here. I wish you can get Macho Man up, because this is 30,000 of my friends in A.W. Mumford Stadium feeling the same way.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
Run it back one more time. Run it back one more time. This was me sitting on the bench.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
One more time, Scotty. I felt that all game. One more, run it back one more time. This was me in the fourth quarter.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
Oh my God, boy.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh man. Oh man, that was too funny. But thoughts and takeaways from the game.
Let's just be real, right? And let's keep it a buck.
Uh-oh.
We go into this game, a rivalry game, sold out, your most hated rival. And this is from a Southern guy. Dooley, you lose last week against Alabama State, in which we watched opportunities lost on the field. It seems Bama State gave you every opportunity, and it seems Miles showed you this week how you take advantage of those opportunities. You come into this game against Jackson State, you go up 7-0. You see once again that your quarterback struggles. Now, what I don't like about what's happening here is what I saw last year, because you know me, I'm a difference when it comes to the student athletes, because these are young people. It's life where you learn how to be constructively criticized, right? You learn from being criticized constructively. I'm not going to bash you, but I'll tell you what it is that you're doing wrong so you can go back and you learn from it, the same way you talk to me about here on this show, same way we've had conversations about anything. I'm okay with being constructively criticized. But what I don't like what happening with Dooley in this situation is turning the fan base against a student athlete, in particular, the quarterback position. We saw this last year with Bashawn McCray. Bashawn McCray is a good kid, really is. But the fan base don't know him as a kid. They know him as the quarterback. And when they saw him go out being put in position in which he could not be successful, it turned them against him.
That's good.
And in the same sense that I'm watching Harold Blood, who is a damn good kid, bro. Harold Blood is a really humble, really good guy who's been a part of this program. And what I am watching is a coach putting him in position to get the fan base. And you know, Southern fan base don't hold back, right? They'll call you a sorry motherfucker real quick. They say, hey, get that sorry motherfucker out the game right now. All right? Fan base, they watch football and they know what they see. But unfortunately, that energy is being pushed towards Harold Blood. And for me, Harold Blood doesn't deserve it. If you as a coach see your quarterback is struggling, Harold Blood, I think, almost had 40 passing attempts in this ball game.
Yeah, he did.
You see he's struggling. And for me, anytime I see a quarterback that is in a situation where he's causing more turnovers than points, at some point I got to say you harming us more than you helping us. Now, I know they said the same thing about Ladarius Skelton when he was the quarterback, but let me tell you, Skelton can give you 2 turnovers, but he got 3 touchdowns in the chamber for you.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's with his legs or maybe one with his arm. So he'll make up for it, but Harold Blood isn't making up for it. He's only passed for 2 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks. That's 1 touchdown last week to Kendrick Grimes at Alabama State, and that's to Petrie with
and they both came in the first quarter. They both came
first quarter. And that was Petrie deep on JSU sideline with the defender falling down, a wide open run to the end zone. The issue is when you see your quarterback struggling, don't put him in to fail in front of everybody. You're killing his morale. You're killing who he is as the quarterback. Find a way to get somebody in and get a spark. And you saw Harold Blood struggle. Once again, the game caught up to him. And I think you saw that right before halftime when we were in the red zone. He had a wide open lane just to run. Run the ball. My God, I'm right there probably 20 yards away from him, like, just run. But he tried to fit it into the touchdown. He tried to get a touchdown, and the safety was sitting right there, came over the middle and got it from him. You know, so that's the issue I'm having with Dooley by getting a fan base to hate Harold Blood, because Harold Blood doesn't deserve that. But when I look at Eric Dooley, come on, Dooley, you have to be able to be a coach and get out of your own way and to be able to put yourself and this team in a position to win. Fans don't show up, and especially Southern fans don't show up to watch this type of mediocre offense, right? Nobody wants to watch this when he expresses himself as, I'm an offensive-minded guy.
Mm-hmm.
We saw 10 points last week, 14 points this week, and this goes back to last year. Southern right now on a 3-game losing streak coming out of the SWAC championship. And you know what was even harder to watch last year? The Texas Southern game, the Jackson State game, and what was real damn hard to watch, Scotty, was the Bayou Classic for 3 quarters. When you continuously, just like this game, see a quarterback struggle for 3 quarters, and yet you decide not to make a change or give anybody an opportunity to be able to get an option, to be able to change the pace of the game, to give Blood an opportunity to sit down and watch the game. It is just tough as you continue to watch it. Hats off to Jackson State. Those third down conversions that Jason Brown, he didn't play the greatest, but he was able to extend drives on those third downs. Herb Mulligan was running like a madman, and I can't think of the guy on that reverse sweep that took that thing.
I think it's Andre Hunt.
Man, that little jump cut he had to cut back, man, look, that took all the air. But let me tell you something. What really pissed me off in this game, Scotty, about a minute left in the fourth quarter, Southern goes 4 and out, right? We turn the ball over. We got 3 timeouts left in the game. Jackson State has the ball. I thought we played 60 minutes of football. Why did we give up and take those 3 timeouts home with us? Give me a chance. I don't give a damn if I get the ball back with 5 seconds. We taking a shot. I don't lay down to Jackson State. I don't lay down to nobody and just say, here you go, when I got 3 timeouts. I tell my team, this is a learning lesson. This is how you learn to fight to the damn end. And in this game, I saw us walk away and basically say, Jackson, you got it. With 3 timeouts, a minute left in the game, and you don't know what could happen. And that bothered me. Those 3 timeouts, watching us give them the game, to me, you laid down and said it's yours. That really bothered me most of all, more than anything in this game.
I think the thing that, to me, right, when I went back and watched the film and I was doing my film breakdown, is Jackson is everything that I expect him to be, and Southern didn't do anything to capitalize on it. And the thing about it to me is when you're, and this is defense and offensively. Offensively, Dooley just runs stuff too deep. I can't listen. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want about Dooley. His scheme and his routes are just too deep all the time. Like there's plays. Don't get me wrong. There's plays where he does hitches and stuff, but 70% of Dooley's plays are just too deep. You have your quarterback like this, hoping for somebody to come open when you're trying to block one of the best 3D tackles in the SWAC. It doesn't make any sense.
And you know what I've noticed with Harold Blood? It looks like Blood doesn't have the timing down with his receiver. He literally has to eye you down to see you, because you see him hesitate.
Yeah, he's like, staring down all the way.
Yeah, he has to openly see. He has to sit there and verify that you open, because he hesitate, gives the DB an opportunity to jump on the ball. And that's something I'm noticing. His timing isn't there. The old line got pushed around. Dooley's offensive Blood was a real dual threat quarterback, because you sending everybody down the field. Man, you got 10 yards in front of you every time. I don't know the lanes that Blood wants to run through, though. He picks the worst running lanes in the world. Oh, my God. He picks the lanes that are closing in instead of opening up like the Red Sea. You know, but the O-line got pushed around, and I think for me, Dooley didn't want to commit to the run game once again. You know, Kendrick Grimes seemed to be the beast in this game for them. They fed him. He ultimately got the touchdown. But right now, Southern has to get back to the drawing board. Eric Dooley, 0 of 6. He's 0 and 6 against Jackson State.
Woo! And if I'm not mistaken, that's who J Max was like, oh, yeah, we got Dooley, Pete Richardson guy. Oh, my God, yeah.
Not only that, you take a loss like this for a guy who you work for in the Pete Richardson Classic. It was a lot at stake that just, you know, and the fact I got to wear this, okay? This is really what upset me. I believed in my team so much to where I said, man, let's get it done. And the fact that I watch us lay down, now I got to wear this, I'm a man of my word. Here I am, everybody. Take the pictures, get it in. Congratulations to Jackson State. TC Taylor, On the other side, they was yelling TC, TC. I went over there. I'm not scared. And shout out to, don't laugh at me, man. Don't laugh. I walked over there. And when they saw me, everybody was like, oh, but you know what? A lot of people, you know what they said to me, Scotty? You a real one. They told me you a real one. The fact that you came over here, you didn't duck us, and the fact that you a man of your word. And I am a man of my word, man. And so here I am with this Jackson State shirt on. And shout out to the I tried talking smack to Jackson State fans before the game. The first day, Perry White. You know, how can I talk smack to people that I'm walking by when the band going by, and I'm like, y'all cheering that sorry ass band. They like, Perry White, what's up, man? I'm like, you know what? I can't even be mean to you. I can't even, you know, how you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Y'all looking good today. How you doing? How your mama doing? You know. That's what killed me, man. I was trying to be as mean and talk as much noise, but I couldn't, man. So thank everybody for the support, man. There was a lot of people that stopped me around the tailgates and at the stadium around. They say they watch the show. They support this, man. They love what we do. And you really don't know until you out in the element, and then some random people just walk up to you who you never seen before, and whether they with your team, another team, or anybody's team, they say they watch it, man. So for everybody that watch, regardless of the game, man, it's about this right here. And thank you for the support, man. It was much love. And, man, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That's
what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know, and it's pretty much like that wherever I go outside of Jackson. You know what I'm saying? When it's outside in Jackson, I don't know if I'm gonna get shot, stabbed, or hugged. So I gotta be very cautious. I gotta be very cautious about who comes up to me and approaches me. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's funny? I know you don't want me to say it, but one of the guys walked up to me. I'd never seen him before. He said, "I've been looking for you, and you know everything." I said, "Bro, what?" He said, "Man, I saw that. That was the funniest thing, bro." He said, "I've been looking." He said about 3 times. I said, "Bro, I appreciate the support." He said, "Man, that was funny as hell." So I appreciate y'all, man.
So, you know, but listen, for the recap of the game, I want to tell this, and I'm listen, for all SWAC teams, because y'all know me, I want to see Jackson lose every game. So let me give you the scouting report. Jason Brown cannot throw over 10 yards effectively. Now, he has the arm strength to do it, but if it's going to hit somebody, who knows? Right? So you need to play the run. That is what Jackson is at this point in time. They are a power smash mouth football team that just occasionally likes to throw the ball. That's just what it is. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be underneath 10 yards. It's going to be a hitch. It's going to be something small. The same offense that Jason Brown is running is essentially what Dooley should be running for his team as well. Not the smash mouth style, but just the quick game that gets the ball out fast and things like that. But I'm going to break all that down tomorrow in my film breakdown. But
run that Macho Man back for me one more time. Because now you got me talking.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point.
All right, it's enough.
Man, as that game going on, I'm literally like, I'm just like, at some point he's gonna switch. He's gonna switch it up.
Yeah,
nah, he didn't.
Question for you, P.
Talk to me. I talk back.
Is it time for the panic? Is it time for the panic button?
Today's September 11th.
Oh, shoot. It is 9/11.
Time to hit the panic button.
Wow.
I know a lot of people going to say, first of all, you know, condolences to everybody who was affected by 9/11. I got to give a shout out. I never forget where I was at when 9/11 happened. I was in the 7th grade, sitting in class. I was in middle school, junior high, and the kid ran in the door. He was like, they just blew up a building. And we didn't know what the hell. And so back then, you know, you had those TVs that you roll in with the VCR at the bottom.
With the AV, with the little strap over top of the TV to hold it down.
Yeah, we plugged that in, and so I watched it. So, you know, the fact that I will, you know, acknowledge 9/11, lives lost, it changed America forever. But because 9/11 today, and you asked me to hit the panic button, yeah. You know why? Because what we're starting to see is a rendition of what we saw last year, a repeat. right? Southern right now on a 3-game losing streak. I think with anybody who saw Southern's schedule this year and considering what Southern was picked to finish first in the SWAC West, you look at Southern as a formidable opponent. If you think Southern's going to win a SWAC championship, and they've already played the number 2 and number 3 predicted team out of the SWAC East, and after finishing last year against the team that won the SWAC East, so you played the 1, 2, and 3 team, and you walked away with L's.
That's a good point. That's a good
with
point.
all 3. And
point.
then you playing Alabama A&M this year, and then you got FAMU coming up in 2 weeks. It's kind of tough to say that Southern can get past the SWAC West and beat a team out of the SWAC East when all of your opponents out of the SWAC East so far has gotten past you. And the problem is, Scotty, is watching this offense, watching this Coach Dooley ran team, and watching them be in ball games but squandering away opportunities and allowing teams to walk away with victories. You got to hit the panic button. And for most schools, 0-2 may not mean anything, right? For most schools, but at Southern, and I'm going to tell you, we support football. We love football. We really do. It is a holy obligation on a Saturday, whether it's on the road or it's at home. And if you don't believe me, come to Baton Rouge. If you don't believe me, go on a road game when Southern's on the road. You will find out how much of an obligation our fans have to our football team and why we support it so much. And to go 0-2 in the SWAC, I could take it. And I know this will sound crazy. If it was McNeese, Stephen F. Austin, we'll go with that same narrative. Oh, it wasn't a SWAC game. But even though this game didn't count in conference, this is not a good look against 2 teams that are in your conference. And you walked away looking pretty bad against these teams, in which, to me, Bama State obviously wasn't that good. And Jackson State, although they won the game, really wasn't that good either.
I mean, neither one of those teams are world beaters. You know what I'm saying? Especially Alabama State. So, I mean, I know you wouldn't want to be 1-1 right now, losing to Jackson, but I mean, 0-2, and a possibility to be 0-4. I mean, that's nowhere near what people thought you guys would be at this point in time. But I know you saw Dooley's post-game presser. He said everything's in front of y'all, which is true. There's nothing that's off the table. There's nothing, the 2 losses don't take you out of contention. It's a bad look, absolutely, but they do not take you out of contention for a SWAC West champion. So it literally, your season starts Saturday. You go 0-1 against A&M. You lose to A&M. It is all hell about to get broken loose in Southern University. Point blank period.
I think the only thing, the season is ahead of us, and I totally agree. Southern can run the table, whatever the case may be. I don't want Dooley to be – I don't want him to fail. Don't think I want him to fail. Nobody wants him to fail, but you see the product. Your eyes work. We all know what we're looking at, and the problem is you lost the fan base Saturday. That was just the tough part. People sat there, people watched that. People understand what they're looking at, and that fan base, if you've seen social media, it is crazy in terms of what it comes when you bring up Eric Dooley to Southern. No telling where that conversation may go right now. Right? I've seen petitions. I've seen statuses. I've seen memes. And to hell with a petition. It don't mean nothing unless y'all donating $100 to $1,000 to your name on it, right? You can sign some shit all day, every day. It ain't going to mean nothing. To buy somebody out going to take money. It ain't going to take you writing your name and signing your name on something. So you can sign a petition all day, every day. It don't mean nothing when it comes to the dollars. But Coach Dooley has put himself in a tough situation. I know one thing, under Odoms, we never lost back-to-back SWAC games, right? So now for Southern fans, we in uncharted territory. Something we haven't seen in a while. And that's why I think it's time to hit the panic button, because for 9 years, this is something that, you lose a game here, you lose a game there. Typically, it was to Alcorn. But now we're losing to teams that we typically had success against. Texas Southern, Alabama State, Jackson State. Like, now you having issues with teams traditionally that you had success against before Dooley got here. And now you got to scratch your head and say, is it us or is it with Dooley in? You look at Dooley's track record. I go back and even look at Prairie View when his loss to Mississippi Valley before the SWAC championship game that year. His loss to Jackson State in the SWAC championship. You're starting to see the same thing repetitive in terms of what you see in that Southern. This seems to be who he is when it comes to his play calling. This seems to be who he is when it comes to his teams, and now it's catching up to him. But I think a lot of people didn't really watch Prairie View, so you really didn't get a chance to see what they look like. But I watched them. I saw it. And now as I'm comparing and giving him time here at Southern, you remember I told you, year one, give him time. I can understand no matter what. I can give a coach time in year one. But when you come in year two, what they say, when somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
I'm starting to believe this is who he is. And Coach Dooley, I'm trying to rock with you, bro. But what you're doing in front of a fan base, what you're doing in front of national television audience, you're not doing anything to help your case. You're doing everything to hurt yourself. And people are starting to see the stubbornness and the arrogance, and they're not being dismissive to it. They're not ignoring it. They're seeing it for what it is because it hurt, and they want to support you. They want to support these student athletes, and they want to support Southern. But right now it's hard, and I think you lost a lot of them with a packed house on Saturday. Let
me ask you this, P. With everything, and I brought this up early on the show, on my midday show, is it just that the offense is inept? Because if you would, let's say you lose a shootout, 35-38, right? Is that okay? Because you can kind of revamp and say, you know what, Dooley's doing his part. We got to get the defense fixed. Or is it the fact of the matter is the head coach being an offensive guy and the offense is so inept?
I can take a hard false like, hey, they just beat us. They were just a better team. You know, I walked away from Alcorn for 2 straight SWAC championships. Like Alcorn, they just beat us, right? I saw us make mistakes, but they just beat us. But when you see your team in position to win last week, Alabama State, it just hurts to watch that. See that you have an opportunity and your coach clearly don't see what everybody else see. I'm no football coach, right? But I don't think I got to be a football coach to see. But Dooley dials up plays. I'm not even going to say there's not plays out there to be made because there are plays out there to be made. I'm not going to act like he's some horrible play caller. But at some point, you have to switch it up, right? Everybody got film on Harold Blood. One of these other quarterbacks, they don't know what the hell they expect from the quarterback. Give yourself an opportunity. Give the young man give the team some type of hope that you're willing to put them in a situation. And I think just for with Dooley, it's a tough situation right now because you're literally watching him go against the grain. You ever heard somebody say you're going against the grain?
Yeah.
When everybody telling you to go right, you literally go left, and you don't know why you going left. It's just I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Because I said I want to do it,
and I ain't trying to. I'm just gonna do because you can't tell me what to do. I don't care how you feel, and I think that's a disservice to people who spend their money to support these student athletes, to support Southern University. It's a disservice to put yourself for your own personal agenda or your own personal self above everything in which we all should work together in order to support and try to win games.
I like it. Now, before we move on, I want your opinion. I know you're a super professional. You know me. I'm a fool. So
well, I guess I'm a fool too. I'm trying to get back professional. I've been foolish here lately. You know, it seems some people may not like my foolishness, obviously, but I'm trying to get back on the right track and let them know whether they like me or not. I ain't that bad of a person.
Well, me, I'm going to continue to act the fool. Let me ask you this question. Rank these OCs from number 1 being the worst to number 5 being like, he's bad, but he's not as bad as this guy. So you got 4 to 1. Who you starting at number 4?
Who the bald head guy?
That's Harry Williams at Alabama State.
They all bad because, I mean, hell, ain't nobody won a game except Alabama State. So it ain't no need to rank them. They all in the same boat. I don't want to rank bad stuff. I want to rank, like, give me the top guys. There's nothing to rank here. You just want me to rank the worst ones? I mean, right? I think Alcorn got to be at the bottom.
Is at the top or the bottom? Because so 4
That's
is
what I'm saying. How do I do this? I mean,
number 1 is the worst of the worst.
Alcorn is the worst of the worst. I mean, at least Harold Blood complete passes. I mean, damn, Alcorn. You got a 2-quarterback system and still can't get 100 yards passing. All right. I'll go Alcorn. No, they the worst. I will have to go. they got again? Bama
No,
State.
Alabama State.
I'm gonna go Texas Southern. You got
Okay.
Andrew Body. Come on, man. You got Andrew Body. Even though they did score 30+ points in that game against Prairie View, but still, without Andrew Body, clearly 3 points, you don't got shit. You got nothing, right? Literally, if you don't have Andrew Body, you got nothing. So I'm gonna put Alcorn in Texas Southern. I'll go. Dooley, then Alabama State.
Dooley and Alabama State.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alabama State, I mean,
they won. They won.
They got a dub.
They got a dub. They got a dub.
I'll give them that. So Dooley, then Alabama State.
All right. So I'm gonna go number.
What is his name? What's baldhead guy name?
Harry Williams. Harry Williams Jr.
I'm sorry, Harry. If you watching this, I don't know you, bro. I don't know if this your first year. You ain't did nothing for me to know your name. So you doing all the wrong stuff clearly to make this list. But if you can do some good stuff, maybe I'll learn your name. But right now, I don't know you.
All right. So for me, I agree with you. I think Elliott is just number one. Elliott Rodden from Alcorn, that Bama is the tippity top of the spear of bad OCs. Number two, I agree with your list. I'm just gonna go like that. I agree with your list. Number one, Elliott. Number two, David Marsh from Texas Southern. Number three, Dooley. And number four, Harry. And the reason I have Harry last is because I do think his quarterback does limit him. Because I have seen him with Miles, and his play calling was way more expanded. So I do think that his quarterback does limit his play calling. The rest of those three guys, I just don't think they're creative enough. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I don't think they're creative enough. And I don't know how Elliott still has a job. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know how Fred McNair keeps coming back to this dude, Elliott. He is just not good at all. Like, just not at all. So that is, but I just thought that'd be some funny stuff. He was the worst OC in the spot. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, our OC as our head coach make it even worse. Dang.
Oh, man, got to double up. Let's get into these week 3 picks. Here we go. Popping it off, Miles, UAPB. Perry, what you got?
You know, I'm a Pine Bluff guy, graduate of Pine Bluff High. The Zebras, baby, good team. Second most state championships in the state. But it ain't about the Zebras. It's about the Golden Lions. I still think they trying to figure it out. But Miles College showed me last week against Alabama State that if you give them time, they can get it done. I'm picking Miles in this game. I think they get UAPB in the season home opener for the Golden Lions.
I listen. I had UAPB against Tennessee State. They were there. They were there. I mean, they was inches away from making me right. I gotta get my points back, so I gotta go with UAPB. I gotta go against the grain. I gotta get my points back. I got UAPB, Jonas Davis, Jalen. I just think they're a little bit more. They're more explosive than Alabama State is. So I got UAPB pulling out a wild one. I say 24-14 UAPB at home. All right. Next up, Tennessee State, Gardner-Webb.
You know what? I didn't even jump in on this, but I'm going to go Tennessee State.
I'm going to go Gardner-Webb. I don't know what Tennessee State is. I know they want to stay balanced, but I'm going to go Gardner-Webb in this one.
Yeah, you don't know what Gardner-Webb is either. Yeah, that sounds like a website. You don't know what the hell they are. Go on the web is what it sounds like. Yeah, you got to go on the web and get that, you know. Yeah, we don't know who their head coach is. We can't name you one player. We don't even know what state Gardner-Webb. What state is it in, Scott?
I don't even know. I don't even know what Gardner-Webb is. I don't even know, but I'm going to take Gardner-Webb on this one. I'm going to take Gardner-Webb in this one. All right, next up. Boy, you stupid. That boy said, go on the web. Boy, if you become somebody's granddad, boy, you're going to be hilarious. I swear to God. Let me see. Delta State, Mississippi Valley State. I'm going to Delta State.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. I do not believe in Valley. Listen, you losing to Central State. Listen.
State ain't Delta State. Let me tell you, Delta State will whoop your ass if you ain't ready. They used to be back in the day. I don't know if you remember the Gulf South Conference for a lot of people who may not remember the old D2 conference back in the day. But Delta State was in the Gulf South Conference. See, I'll take it back with you. And that was a pretty damn good conference in Division II football. They were a member there, and I like Delta State. It's a night and day against them. Central State nowhere is near as good as Delta State, and I think they get that victory against Valley.
Yeah, I think Delta State is about to set it off up in this joke. Now, and the funny thing is, Kendrick Wade just came off the staff of Delta State, so he's very familiar with this team, of who this team has, who they're going to use. So I do think him understanding this team very, very closely is going to help him prepare for this game. Now, the real question is this: where is the game being played at? Because if it's
at Delta State,
is it at Delta State?
I believe it's at Delta State. Yeah, it's at Delta State.
If it's at Delta State, then I got Delta State. But if it's at Valley, that 12th man, that field ain't no joke. So somebody let me know. We're going to come back to it. It says it's in Cleveland. In Cleveland? Why is it in Cleveland? Cleveland, Mississippi?
That's Delta State.
Oh, I'm like, Cleveland, Mississippi? I'm like, what is Cleveland, Mississippi? Okay. All right. It's in Delta State. Yeah, that's a loss. All right. Moving on. McNeese versus, I hope I spelled McNeese right. I couldn't. I didn't know if it was too many E's or too many S's. Capital N. Okay. Oh, McNeese. Okay, got you. All right. Listen, I think this. You can't trust Alcorn for nothing right now. You can't trust Alcorn for nothing. I'm going with McNeese. I don't give a damn. I don't know nothing about the team. I'm going with McNeese because I just know Alcorn is just that bad. What you got, P?
McNeese whoops McNair's ass for McNeese.
Oh man.
McNeese.
Man. That's
crazy enough. Alcorn beat. I'm sorry because my headphones
last year. Last year. No, you got go ahead. Last year they beat.
Alcorn they did. Alcorn beat McNeese, first team in SWAC history. I think the SWAC was 0-16 against McNeese, and McNeese has been a traditional FCS power up until lately. They done went through about 3 coaches here lately, but I think you have to go on the road to McNeese in Lake Charles. I think McNeese get it done, even though they got their ass whooped against Florida last week. I think 49-7 over in Gainesville. But when you play 2 quarterbacks who combined can't pass for 100 yards, I don't think you can win a game.
Not even close. All right, next up, West Florida, FAMU. Listen, I know a lot of people are talking about West Florida can get this upset. Listen, FAMU is too balanced. Now, I think Musa could keep West Florida in this game, but FAMU is too good defensively to let this game slip away. FAMU comes out with the victory against West Florida. What you got, Barry?
Where all those FAMU football players that's been in the chat all day, man? Zay, Marquise. Where they at? Where y'all at? They need y'all in this game. Where y'all at?
Wow.
West Florida, I think, is a few years removed from winning a Division II national championship, Absolutely. If I'm not mistaken. There's talent on the Division II level. Clearly, we see it from the lower level HBCUs on the Division II. Now you're talking about one of the upper echelon Division II programs. I think West Florida a few years ago actually came into Louisiana and beat McNeese State over in Lake Charles. You know, I want to go with Florida A&M, and at the same time, something in me telling me pick West Florida. But I'm going to go with Florida A&M at home. It is hard to beat the damn Rattlers in Bragg Memorial Stadium. That's just somewhere where if I got to bet on it, I got to go with Florida A&M. And what was that, thick 38, thick 48? They better send her ass down on that sideline to them West Florida boys and get their attention. All right? What was her name, thick 48?
It was thick something.
Thick something. Thick all I know.
Coach KJ said they had Austin Reed then. He said that's a different team. They ain't the same. He said they ain't the same.
I get it, but it's a program. It don't matter about the player when you start to talk about programs, right? And this team is undefeated coming into this game. I looked at their schedule. They're 2-0, I believe, right now. So regardless of an athlete, a particular athlete, a team like West Florida is a program. And so I'm going to go with the Rattlers. I just think at home at Bragg Memorial in Tallahassee, I can't go against the Rattlers. Although something in me telling me West Florida has the potential to really walk out of the
Jump on that limb. Be all by yourself. Be the lone wolf. Go ahead and jump on that limb.
What you got?
I got FAMU. I said FAMU. I jumped on the limb a few times with UAPB, and I'm not even from Arkansas.
No, that's why my winning record better than yours. Stop jumping on the limb. Follow your heart. I told you that with your wife. See?
She was
Follow
right.
your heart.
She was right. She picked Jackson.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Now they ain't got nothing to do with
y'all and the Lord. That ain't got
okay. Oh, now it ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, okay. Anyway, all right. A&M, Southern. Is this the end of the Dooley? Listen, I've heard some rumblings. If he loses this game, it is not going to be a pretty sight down in Baton Rouge.
Hell no. You see what I got on? You see what I'm wearing? Hell no, it ain't gonna be no pretty sight. And I'm not making it. See, I can't say what I want to say. Look, people, they have told me I can't use the words I want to say, so I won't use the N word. Can I call them some stingy motherfuckers?
You can say that with stingy ninjas. Either way.
Well, I don't like the word ninja. I don't like ninja. It just I don't know. I like, if I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it right. All right. We playing against some stingy motherfuckers this weekend, right? And when I look at Southern Alabama A&M, I'm gonna rock with Southern, right? That's my team. That's who it is. And I just think you're back up against the wall, Dooley. You hear the rumblings. I'm sure everybody's talking to the players, the coaches. There's no way you can be in Baton Rouge and not know your ass is on fire. You got to get it done. We lucky if it's 15,000 people at this game this weekend.
That's fair.
Right? We lucky if I heard they not bringing a band because they some stingy motherfuckers, so they don't want to spend no money and send a band. So it's just going to be us at the game. All right? I don't care about Alabama A&M. But Connie Almeida said he get paid to win SWAC games, so that make me nervous because this is a SWAC game. He might bring it all out. Xavier Langford had a pretty solid week last week. And
it was against Lane.
Against Lane. We didn't talk about that, did we?
Because it was against Lane. That's exactly why I didn't. It's against Lane, man. You're supposed to win that game. Moving on.
You're supposed to win it, but I'm going to go Southern. Dooley, you got to win this. There's no way you play. That'll be our fourth game against a SWAC East Division opponent dating back to last year. And you cannot go 0-4 against the SWAC East, starting with Jackson State from the SWAC Championship, Bama State, Jackson State again this year, and then Alabama A&M. Your ass is grass, man. Look, you got to get it done.
Listen.
Follow your heart, Scotty.
I got to go with A&M.
Okay.
Now, offensively, I think they're both inept. I think they're both inept offensively, but A&M can always lean more on their running game than they have to do with their quarterback. So I do believe that A&M is going to take the ball out of Xavier Langford's hand more than what Southern would do with Harold Blood. But I do think A&M's defense is better than Southern's offense. That's what it comes down to me on this. I believe A&M's defense is better than Southern's offense. Now, what A&M does to score the ball, I don't know. But it needs to be a lot of Xavier Langford running, a lot of the running back from Michigan State running. It needs to be a lot of running because the DBs that Southern has, they do come to play. That boy Jordan Carter is the real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? So
you just got to keep him off the damn field.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're A&M and you saw what Jackson did to Southern's front seven, you can run on this team, and you have a damn good running back. So I have A&M winning this game. They should win this game, if I'm being honest, because your offense is just that inept. It just is. So
Alabama A&M running back Ryan Morrow last week, 18 carries, 191 yards, 3 touchdowns. So they can run the ball. Cameron Young, 8 receptions, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns for Alabama A&M last week against Lane. So, and for me, you know what I really be believing, Scotty? And I may just be talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really believe Dooley don't be watching film on other teams. Now, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know, right? But I just really believe he just go in there thinking, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I go back to last year where it was some times where I thought about that. Against LSU. What the hell make you think we can go out there and throw the ball like that against LSU without trying to play the possession game, to play the keep away game? The same way going against Texas Southern. I talked about it for 2 weeks leading up into that game. Everybody who had played Texas Southern leading up into that game had ran for 200+ yards. Your quarterback didn't need nothing. Prairie View only completed 3 passing attempts last year.
Yep.
What we do? Going in throwing the ball all we can and don't run the ball. The same way with Jackson State. The same way coming into this. This is me. I just feel like he just don't. I don't know if you feel that way or anybody else. I don't feel like he watches film on teams. I just feel like he feels we're going to go in there and do what we do regardless of whatever they give us or whatever they stop. We're going to do what we do. And that's just how I feel about it.
I'll tell you this. No, Gary Quarles would not make a difference in this game. I don't even think he's the best back for this team. And the way they use Gary Quarles, if anybody has ever watched Gary Quarles at A&M, he is not an in-between the tackles runner. That's not his game.
And that's why it's not working at Southern.
It's not his game. He is an out in space, off tackle, flare routes, passing out. And he looks like he's gotten a little heavier and he's lost his jitteriness that he had at A&M. He really has. But Rhymes is the best back. Rhymes and Kobe Dillon are the best backs for this team because of the style of which they run. Let me say this. If Dooley goes down with the ship with Harold Blood like he did with Bashawn McCray, it's going to be the worst decision. He needs to have a short leash on Harold Blood because this is not the game where you can just say, hey, I'm going. First of all, let me say this. The way A&M runs their defense, you need a quarterback who understands how to read it and dissect it because there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement in what A&M does. They shift at the last minute. You'll see a D lineman go to become a linebacker. You'll see a linebacker become a D lineman. He has a lot of shifting going on. So you have to have a lot of motion in this offense. You have to counter the motion with more motion from yourself. So I'm curious to see what it's going to look like. But if he goes down with the ship with Harold Blood, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a problem in Baton Rouge because people are going to be clamoring for Zay or Noah just to see what they can do on the field.
Hey, Scotty, I watched the movie Titanic. You ever seen the movie Titanic?
Of course.
When Captain Edwards held on to that steering wheel and he went down with that ship, I just want, if Dooley does decide to switch quarterbacks, that he puts that quarterback in a position to be successful. Because what happened when we watched the SWAC championship last year, he pulled Bashawn McCray out and he put Harold Blood in, and he put Harold Blood in a tough-ass situation and made everybody look at Harold Blood the same way we're looking at him now, like facts. You're not it.
You're facts. Facts.
And it is just tough to where, hey, man, if it was me, just hell, if you don't do nothing, come out and run the Wildcat. I don't give a damn. Just do what you can to play takeaway. Stop trying to put the ball in the quarterback hand because you don't have that type of passer at Southern to where you need to be passing the ball 40 passing attempts, 30+ passing attempts. Southern doesn't have that type of quarterback, and I don't give a damn if it's Noah Biden, whether it's Harold Blood, any of the guys that's on the staff. I mean, on the roster. You don't have that type of guy because if it was, he'll be starting. You don't have that type of guy to go in and have 30 to 40 passing attempts in the game and stop forcing them in positions because you know what? The more passing attempts, the more opportunities the defense has to get the turnover.
Absolutely.
You have to be smart about this, Coach Dooley, and stop putting yourself in positions, putting yourself behind the 8 ball and going 3 and out and let me talk about this. When you watch the game, those third down play calls. Did you see the third down play calls in the game last week?
I mean, the ones that I watched on my first half of the plays, the routes were just too deep. They were just way too deep.
Yeah, not on third down. Not on third down. He picking up 3 yards on 3rd and 17. You're supposed to do the deep route, go the vertical route on 3rd and 17, 3rd and 12. We don't need 3 yards in a cloud of dust on no 3rd and 12. He doing the reverse opposite. He trying to go deep first and second down when you pick up. Am I making sense here? I'm sounding like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, P. Go ahead. You good, bro?
No, I'm just saying, do I not sound like I know what I'm talking about?
No, I say it's just funny when you was like you doing the reverse. I just thought that was hilarious.
Doing the reverse. I'll nickel and dime you to get to the first down, and then I open up my run game to pick up that extra 3 or 4 yards for the first down.
Yeah.
But guess what? We putting ourselves behind the 8 ball because you say the routes are too deep. So the quarterback sitting in the pocket waiting on passes to the receivers to get to their routes up the field, and guess what? We're getting sacked.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's putting us behind the sticks, as we call it in the officiating world, where I'm behind the sticks at a 3rd and 12, a 3rd and 15, a 3rd and 17. Then you get a holding call. Then you get a false start, and you got yourself in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Nickel and dime on 1st and 2nd down, and then open up the run game. Don't do the reverse opposite and then put yourself in a situation and then want to go to short game for a long 3rd down.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm watching. That's what we're watching as a team. I mean, as fans. And it's tough to watch that song.
Man, give me the score.
I don't even know, Scotty. Shit. You give me your score.
I got A&M winning. Y'all can't score over 14 points, so I'm gonna go 20. Like A&M got some pretty good kickers, so I'm gonna go 24-17. 24-17.
So I do this. We scored 10 points, then we scored 14 points. So we do to keep increasing. So I'm gonna go 21 points this ball game.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 21-20. I think it comes down to the end. I'm gonna say this: Connell Manor is a riverboat gambler. They probably score like Connell Manor said, "We're gonna win this bitch, and we're gonna go for 2. All right, we're gonna go for 2. We're gonna win this bitch." And they try to go for 2. Southern stop them on the 2, and Southern win by 1 point.
See, the issue, and I know you would have a problem with what I'm about to say because you just care about the win. To me, that's just too low. That's just too low. Like
it's low though. I mean,
I just like you're supposed to be the offensive guy, and that's the score you give me.
Believe what you see. He's shown you. Believe who he is. He has not shown you the offense except against Prairie View, and he knew that team. And I'm not gonna count the Virginia Lynchburg and the Florida Memorial. You just were better than him. But against teams that are on your caliber, he is showing you right now he does not have the quarterback to be able to give you that 30, 40 points that you're looking for in this team. You've seen low traditional scoring from Southern since Coach Dooley has taken over. And without a really good pocket passing quarterback or a really, really good traditional dual threat quarterback, I just don't see Southern being able to put up those huge numbers. And I'm going to go 21-20.
21-20? Okay.
Ugly. Oh, it's ugly.
Yeah.
He fighting for his life here. What R. Kelly said, I'm fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for my life.
That's Dooley right now. We can put Dooley face as a meme on R. Kelly right now. That's Dooley.
Hey, you know what else was ugly?
What's up, Mike?
I've been looking for you, nigga.
Hey, come on, man. You ain't been looking for me because I ain't been hiding.
I've been looking for you, nigga.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, wait. Why you talking shit? You wasn't at A.W. Mumford Stadium Saturday.
I've been looking for you, nigga.
Hey, Scotty, he wasn't at A.W. Mumford Stadium Saturday.
Was he supposed to be?
Don't matter.
He said he was.
Scotty, I never said that, but it don't matter.
No, it do matter. You talking all
matter.
that talk. You supporting your team, and
Don't
you matter.
matter.
The game.
Don't matter. That
It
shirt
don't
look
matter.
good.
You can't
That
talk
shirt
to me
look
about
good
nothing
on you, by
you
the way,
ain't seen.
Perry.
Everything you heard about. I heard we won. I heard things happen, but you talking about you looking for me. I walked to the Jackson State side. I saw Ken Clark in the congregation. I ain't seen you.
That shirt look good on you.
I appreciate that. I just know you wasn't there.
I didn't need to be. The way y'all look, I didn't need to be.
See, Mike the type, I don't even know if he a real Jackson fan because he really just be on here capping. He just fluffed to talk about a team that he think he like, but he won't even go support. He ain't even been to a game this year. What game you went to?
I went to Atlanta.
Why you didn't come to Baton Rouge?
It's a long story.
I don't even want to hear that, bro. That's an excuse.
Long story.
That's an excuse, Mike.
See, Perry, you got to understand. I don't have a traditional Monday through Friday 9 to 5 like everybody else. Mine is like Thursday through Tuesday.
When did you see
I
this schedule
got like a
come
Thursday.
out?
I got a Thursday through Tuesday schedule.
When did you see this schedule come out?
The schedule was been out.
All right, so why you didn't been scheduled to come here?
Things happen.
You ain't been looking for me. I've been looking for you.
I actually had planned on coming, but a lot of things happen. Long story.
I promise you ain't been looking for me.
But no. Don't deflect. Don't deflect.
What you want me to do? I'm right here. I'm not. Look what I got on. How am I hard to find? And I'm right here in your face.
Don't deflect. What happened, Perry? What happened?
You tell me since you was there.
What happened?
You tell. Oh, you want to know because you wasn't at the game.
All I know,
Scotty,
Scotty.
didn't even watch it either, did you?
Scotty, I want to applaud you, Scotty, because your assessment of Jackson State was on point. Was it Saturday night? I watched you.
Yeah.
One day. Your assessment of Jackson State. We gonna do what we do.
Know what day the damn game?
You gonna do what we do, and you gotta stop it.
You gotta stop it. They gonna do what they do. You either gonna stop it or you gonna take the L. It's just
I don't understand
trash.
how people sit
Blood
here and listen
trash.
to Mike and give Mike credibility, and he don't even be at the games.
I told y'all were trash.
You can tell me
And I
all
was
you
right.
want. That's just a guess, though. You just flipping coins.
Scotty, was I
Don't
credible?
lay no heads or tails.
Scotty, was I credible? I know they were trash.
Talk to me about the game.
sound like you was
watching back there. What you look at him? He watching some whole other shit.
I told you y'all was trash. And I was right. Owen.
Oh wait, no, he knocking. No, he knocking at that door.
Oh yeah, he knocked. Scotty,
he-
get the shirts ready.
Yeah, 0-4.
Get the shirts ready,
I
Scotty.
gotta bring him back.
Now look, the thing about it is Jackson State won the game, so I'll talk about Jackson State. But I can't give Mike no credit for anything he has to say or wants to say when it comes to the game, because he wasn't even there to support his team, regardless of the fact if he felt they was gonna win.
I can't go everywhere, Pierre. I got a job.
But you told me you was coming to Baton Rouge.
I had planned.
You said y'all travel. You said thank you. You said
you welcome. Did you see how we? Did you see how we sold out your stadium?
No, y'all did not sell our stadium out. Y'all
we got y'all on brand
there.
new lights. Now y'all could have used that money to paint, because the paint's still chipping in the stadium. But y'all use it to go get some lights.
How do you know what's happening in the stadium?
How was the light show? How was the light show, Perry?
Ask Mike. He should have been there.
How was the light show, Perry?
Oh, ask Mike. He should have been there, right? Don't ask me nothing when you bring him on. It's his time. Ask Mike how the game is. Ask Mike what he saw.
Let us know, Perry. You welcome.
And the sounds. Ask
You
Mike.
welcome. You welcome. Hey, all you other 11 schools, you want a sold out show, book Jackson State.
Oh, wow.
Booking is
Man,
in the bio.
y'all wasn't even in there like that. Come on.
Booking is
You
in the
wouldn't
bio.
know. You wouldn't know. You looking at Instagram videos. And
Booking is in the
Snapchats.
bio.
Man, I wish I was there. We should have sent your ass a postcard. Wish you was here because you damn sure wasn't. I don't even know how you on here talking noise. What?
Because I told you what was going to happen.
Oh, man.
I told you what was going to happen, Pierre.
What was going to happen, Mike? What'd you say?
Them Tigers was going to go to Baton Rouge and get the job done.
Ask me a question then, Mike. I answer.
So, let me see how to put this.
Ask me a question, I answer.
So, do you think it was more of what Jackson State did or what Southern didn't do?
I think it was more of what Southern didn't do. Southern had opportunities to really do something in this game. Think about Jackson State in the field position that they got because of the turnovers. And they didn't even capitalize on that.
Yeah, we didn't. We a couple times. No, you're right.
How you know? You was looking at ESPN out.
Well, Perry,
Perry,
all our games on ESPN, unlike anybody else. So every week we on ESPN. Every week.
Yeah, I just want to know how the hell
every
you
week
know.
we on ESPN.
You wasn't there. But you asked somebody who was there.
We what
so
they want to see. People want to see Colorado. People want to see Jackson State.
Yeah, don't flatter yourself on ESPN Plus, right? Don't flatter yourself.
Because we know what happened when you got put on ESPN.
Listen.
Right.
You want a sold out show? Book Jackson State. Booking is in the bio.
It had nothing to
Go
do with
JSU
Jackson State
Tigers.
fans selling that stadium. But if you was there, you would have saw the stadium. You would have saw the ratio, right? But I think it was more of what Southern didn't do. Southern had opportunities going before halftime to get up in this game. Southern had opportunities in the second half to get up in this game. It was the miscues and the turnovers. And you cannot win when the turnover, you constantly giving the other team short field position to take over and to take advantage of those miscues. And that's for me personally. Now, if it was up to Jackson State, This game should be more out of hand than what we saw. Had they
now
taken
you're right about
advantage
that.
of their opportunity.
You're right about that, Perry. You're right about that.
How you gonna agree with me? You wasn't there.
I mean, Perry, I watched the game.
You're supposed to just be like, yeah. You just supposed to shake your head. You can't be telling me something.
Perry, unlike you, my internet works fine and dandy.
I
can watch all the games.
Person.
My internet works fine and dandy, so I watch all the games.
What was you at then Saturday night when the game was
I was at 5 Bistro working, having me a drink, watching the Tigers.
So you work and drink. I'm calling your boss. You should. What the hell you doing?
The boss the one giving me the drinks. The boss the one giving me the drinks.
I'm gonna tell you how whack this is. So it has Southern won. How the fuck you was gonna get a shirt?
I would have got one. I got people out here. I got Southern fans out here in Dallas. They would have gave me a shirt.
Mike ain't got to worry about that.
They would have gave me a shirt.
No, Scotty, now you stay out of this because it's taking you 6 damn weeks to get a damn Prairie View shirt. And you wore FAMU, Alabama State, Texas Southern. I just Grambling, you done been in everybody damn shirt except Prairie View. And you
I told you I ain't got no PV merch. I don't rock PV like that.
KJ
you know
Black goddamn got you one next day.
That's on KJ. That's on KJ. We text all the time. He never said, "Hey, Scotty, I got you. What's your size?" He didn't say that. I had to go out.
Words, Scotty. We still
I had to go out. First of all, I had to go out and buy my shirt on Amazon. It gets here. It said 7 days. I can't help that Amazon said 7 days.
I'm on here with 2 phonies tonight. I'm on here with a nigga that say he traveling, he ain't went nowhere, and I'm the one on top of me. Don't even honor his bid. I'm the realest thing in here. I'm the realest thing in here.
But no homo. Oh, come on.
I'm the realest one. You see me? I stand to the fire, my feet on the fire, and I stand in front of the congregation. Look, you know how hard it is to do.
And you the only one ain't won a game.
Huh?
You the only one ain't won a game.
That's okay. No, Scotty, Texas Southern. Ask him what he won.
No, they ain't won either.
I mean, but we got 2 FBS opponents though.
Now, okay. Yeah, all right.
I mean, you played a horrible SWAC team. You couldn't even beat that. They lost to D2 too.
It don't matter. You lost the Prairie View, so what? Now that's why your ass waiting on a Prairie View shirt.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
we scored
lost your bet too, but
we didn't score more points in that one. We didn't score more points in that one loss. And you have him 2 games. We didn't score more points in that loss to Prairie View than y'all have scored in 2 games.
So you're happy to get 70 points.
Sit down, sir. Sit down, sir.
You're happy to get 70 points put on your ass.
That's an FBS team with no Andrew Biden.
Yeah,
and we still
like Mike Reed when they talking about, I don't know why, y'all expect us to travel to go to Atlanta and Miami and Baton Rouge. That's what I'm saying. 2 phonies on here, man. I'm the realest one. That's why I'm right here.
Once again,
y'all phonies, man. I can't believe y'all like
maybe you haven't heard. In 2 games, we have outscored you. Better yet, take away the 3 points that we scored last week without Andrew.
You honoring a loss? You gonna sit here and brag about a loss?
And you still haven't scored over 21 points in the season.
Man, I check an L as an L, bro. It don't matter if you scored 100 points. If they scored 1-on-1, you took an L and you bragging about an L that y'all gave up in overtime.
I'm bragging about how we're scoring more points than the offensive guru.
It ain't helping y'all, though. It ain't like y'all winning.
And what is the offensive guru doing for you?
Hell, we both in the same boat is what I'm trying to get you to understand. A L 0-2 is 0-2. Texas Southern might be 0-4 as well.
Negative.
Make sure when you make that Southern shirt, you get that Texas Southern
FBS, our 1 SWAC loss in overtime and our FBS loss is not the same than you losing to Alabama State.
You don't have
and losing to Jackson. No, it's not the same.
In that Texas State, and that 0-4.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
You just make sure when you get our 0-4 shirts, you put that Texas in front of that Southern as well. Just make sure that.
I'm just saying. They not
have 2 Southern on that shirt.
They're going to play 2 FBS teams. What's your excuse?
And what you laughing at, Mike?
I'm just asking.
Your ass finna get embarrassed. You going to Texas State since you in Texas?
Y'all ain't got the nuts to play them.
Facts.
They ain't got the nuts to play them.
Facts. You made an old SWAC schedule and still getting your ass whooped. What that sound like?
I ain't never said you heard most people talk about taking L's like it's glorified. Right? You glorifying getting your ass whooped to Toledo. I ain't glorifying losing to Jackson State or Alabama. And you glorifying losing to FAMU. It's about to lose, get your ass whooped by Texas State. My man, how the mighty have fallen. Y'all how the mighty have fallen.
You got an all SWAC schedule, and we don't even know you might go 0-5 with an all SWAC schedule. Well, what are we talking about?
Make the search then. Make the search. Let's have them. Go ahead and get the search ready then.
Okay, I'm just making sense. I'm just saying.
You talking about some sorry ass teams? Look at the team you got on your shirt.
They beat you.
So they lost the mile. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how you glorifying these. None of these teams any better than the other.
In the win column, they better than you because they beat you. What are we talking about right now? Are we talking about the same thing? What are you talking about? They beat you.
Get your PV shirt on.
Next
episode. So we can see how real you is, where you really stand to the fire in front of the people, and where you actually wear that PV.
I'll tell you this, Barry. I won't make the 0-5 shirts, but I damn sure make 1 and 4. I'm definitely making that. 1 and 4 is definitely gonna be your.
And look at Mike Reed. He wiping the sweat off his head like, woo, it was almost me. Could have been your ass.
I never was worried. Never was worried.
You never was.
But Scotty, make sure when you put up the shirts, you got to use 5 different blues. You got navy blue, baby blue, powder blue, sky blue, and southern blue.
Yeah, that one is gonna be with UAPB. That's the only one you gonna get a one.
UAPB might beat them.
I swear they talk all that noise about our blues, but come on, Jackson State. Come on, Jackson State. Your band by themselves had on 2 or 3 different blues by themselves.
The Boom used 2 blues.
Why the hell you got so many blues?
2 blues. Y'all got 5.
What sense does that make if we ain't got the same one and y'all ain't got the same? How the hell you gonna tell us?
Y'all got 5 different blues.
I don't even know why you brought him on here tonight, Scotty. It ain't helping this case. His show will be over after this.
I was just looking for you.
You said the show was gonna be over.
That's what he said.
I'm the only one keeping it going. Everybody came here to see me. They came here to see this. They didn't come here to see Mike Reed. Everybody was like, I want to see Perry in that Jackson State tonight. That's what they here for. Here I am. Y'all see me? It'll be your first and the last time.
All right. Well, I'll tell you.
We're running back next year.
Boy, I wish I would have seen you. Look. Hey, I should have, would have.
We're running back next year.
Hey, congratulations, though, man. Y'all won that. Here I am wearing this. All shit talking aside. We lost, man. Y'all won.
So how many games y'all gonna win this year?
I don't
Let's
know.
go to the schedule real quick. I can pull it up. It ain't nothing to talk about.
Let's break this down, Scotty.
Let's go to both. Let's go to Jackson State too. Because y'all ain't out the water.
After Texas State, we running the table. We running the table.
Y'all what?
We running the table.
We'll pull both schedules up,
Yeah, pull them up, Scotty.
Put them both side by side.
We running the table.
Right, listen. My technology does not do side by side. Okay,
we're gonna do one at a time.
Down. Let's calm down. All right, y'all trying to overwork my computer. All right, just relax, one at a time. All right.
Are we overwhelming that mother? Your computer hot.
Yeah,
Don't shut it down. You remember that night it shut down?
At the same time, I just say side by side. When have I ever done anything side by side? Man, y'all ever just be out here just.
You need to chill out, Scotty, because it was all different just a week or 2 ago. You was in this motherfucker talking about 0 and then 1, and now here you is on the side with this dude.
I'm not on side. I just told you. I can't wait to see Texas Southern beat them up and down the field.
Now you obviously trying to get when he said run the table. I ain't hear you.
I don't know who they got next. I'm waiting for Texas State. I'm here for Texas State. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for Texas State.
It shows sound different this week.
I'm just saying.
It shows sound different.
I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, you in this boat too, since you had their ass 0-4. So you need to be held accountable for what you were saying and doing too. Don't try to run away.
I get held accountable every week. Don't hide behind me. Hey, ain't nobody hide behind you.
I can tell in your voice. How it's right now. You're hiding behind me. It's all in your voice.
Nobody need to hide behind you. For what?
You're hiding behind me right now, trying to get me shot up. When hell, you was the one talking noise too.
You already wearing the shirt. What you mean? Shut up. You got the shirt on.
I thought you was talking that 0-4 talk, so you looking silly too, like me.
I don't even know. I don't even know why I put my faith in Southern to actually come through with a dub. Actually score more than 21.
Oh, now he on Jackson State side. Yeah, somebody actually get a dub. Now Mike Reed, he your partner.
Scotty picked us to win.
Thank you.
But how you gonna sit here and be his friend when last week he was on your ass?
He picked us to win.
Thank you.
Then last week I tell you to choose your friends wisely because
he picked us to win.
What that say right here? What that say right there? What that say?
You was almost on point. That's my point.
And I was almost right on point.
You picked them to win when you said they was going 0-4.
Listen, with new information.
How you gonna say 0-4 now? I picked them to win. Now you want credit.
With new information, once I found out how bad Southern was, I was like, damn, that's out the picture.
No, man, you lose credit.
You know what I'm saying? I knew they was gonna lose the fam. I had that score damn near perfect.
I can't believe you said you picking somebody that you said initially was gonna go 0-4. So regardless of the fact whether you got new intel or not, you said they wasn't gonna win that.
With new information, you have to come up with a new, hypothesis.
Basically, he's saying after he saw Alabama State beat y'all ass, he just knew.
I knew y'all sucked, and I knew you were already going to score 14 points.
You already formed a hypothesis.
What that score say? I'm damn near perfect. Okay, I'm 3 points off that hole. All right. I got something right.
Wrong is wrong. It don't matter if you was
close or not. Right. I got something. I knew you weren't going to score more than 14 points. Right. I knew that. I knew your offense was trash.
No, you didn't, because 2 weeks ago you said Jackson State wasn't going to win a game. Now here you are getting one glorification and praise.
Now that I know Southern is trash,
yeah, you laughing, Mike, because you was in the game your damn self like I'm doing. A couple weeks ago, talking about they don't know when he was telling your ass that y'all wasn't going to win nothing.
Southern didn't know.
Now he on me, then he go from you, then he back to me. He innocent, right? He can't do no wrong, right? He is an angel.
Listen, people life happens, okay? Life be lifing, okay? But let's just stick on the point of the fact of the matter is I knew y'all ass weren't gonna score more than 14 points.
Just like you said, you knew Jackson State was gonna go 0-4. You just lucking up, bro. You just shooting and hope it stick.
It works for me. It works for me. Because clearly the score is stuck, okay? That at least some shot is stuck. 14, that's stuck. How about that?
Congratulations.
How about that? No problem. Thank you.
Let's go back to the schedule because I can't do this with you. Because every week is going to be different.
Y'all couldn't even get 17, Perry. Goddamn. Y'all couldn't even get 17. Goddamn. What we doing?
I got at least a 14 on there too, hell. It was us.
Jesus, man. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, man. He said some are gonna be low scoring. It's gonna be us. That's pretty much what that said to me. Anyway, let's go to the schedule. All right. So, as you can see, the score has already been updated.
See, Scotty ain't to be trusted. See, he wished
He's averaging 12 points a game.
Jump. You can't trust him. He'll be your friend because, Mike, I just want you to understand. Stay true to you. Don't join his side because last week
I know, Perry. Because Wednesday gonna be a different tune with Scotty.
But I just want you to know, last week I was trying to be your partner and told you choose your friends wisely when they was getting on your ass, him and Mr. Campbell. Now look at you. You confusing friends to associates.
Wednesday gonna be a different tune, Perry. Wednesday gonna be a different tune from Scotty.
All right.
He's gonna be Texas State #1 fan on Wednesday.
Oh, who you talking about?
He's gonna be like the alumni that sit at the 50-yard line.
Don't stress him, man. You gotta.
I'm gonna have me a Texas State shirt on. I'm gonna just be all burgundy. All burgundy. I'm gonna order it on Amazon and get it overnight.
Thought you had a friend in Jesus, did you?
Oh man. Are we gonna get to the schedule? Let's talk about these. Like Mike said, averaging 12 points per game.
Mike, he ain't laughing with you.
Oh man,
at you. Stop.
Oh
You'll
man,
be the buddy in the joke next week. Don't fall for it.
That's funny.
Yeah, don't fall for it, Mike.
Anyway, so Alabama A&M. What we called on that? I got an L for that one.
This between you and Mike.
I got an L.
Okay, so that's what's that? 0-3. Okay, UAPB. I got a dub.
Now I got an L because UAPB is building momentum each game, and that's when they're gonna release all havoc on Southern.
Dude, if you go 0-4 to UAPB, Perry, this it's gonna be outspoken. It's gonna be outlawed.
Outspoken ain't a Southern show. It's a swag. We in MEAC, we do it all. Y'all like because I'm a Southern guy and y'all know we gonna talk shit. Y'all think I want to lose these games? Y'all think I want to deal with this shit? I don't. I want to get some dubs somewhere. I'm trying to win. We had a better expectation than this. Yeah, I'm like, y'all, Dooley ass is hot right now on the hot seat, all right? We ain't trying to lose this. And this is the exact reason, Scotty, why you did the show earlier. And who did you say? Eric Dooley and Eddie Robinson Jr., right?
Yeah. Man, y'all might not get y'all first win.
Damn, you big loss.
Oh, that's a big L. That's a big L. That ain't even a question. That's like, y'all ain't even got no chance. The next time y'all might see a victory is at Lincoln. Okay, ain't nobody gonna be there for homecoming because that ain't even worth it. That ain't even worth it. So then going to Bethune, I give you a dub there.
I give him a dub.
Texas Southern, Andrew's probably not gonna be playing, so I give you a dub there.
Oh, against your Texas Southern?
Andrew's not going to be playing.
I don't give a damn. That's all I told you from the jump. That's all they had. You see, I remember I got receipts right here. You was telling me all these other cats, and I told you from the jump, all they had was Andrew Body. Now all of a sudden, because Andrew's not going to be playing, if we
both know they live and die with Andrew, how can I
went from SWAC championship celebration bowl contender to we just gonna give the other team a dub off the street? Is everybody gonna play any this year?
Harry, listen to what you're saying. I told you in the SWAC championship, Andrew Body went down, the team lost. So what do you think they're gonna do when there is no Andrew Body on the what do you think is gonna happen?
So why would you pick them celebration bowl contenders if you know they got one guy?
You got 3 quarterbacks and can't win a game. They got a star that went down and they can't win the game. What do you think is the difference?
Is he really a star or are you just hyping him up? Because you yell, Andrew Body, don't make nobody no star.
Andrew Body's not a star. You wouldn't take him on Southern right here, right now?
Shit, if he ain't playing, no. Hell, he ain't fucking playing. You just gave us the dub right now.
He probably get you more points than your quarterbacks with a messed up shoulder.
You just gave Southern
in the TV game.
Don't talk to me about
He saw that in the TV game. He can score more points with a bad shoulder.
Keep going.
Anywho, dang, this like the who got the best of the worst.
Well, the difference is, Scotty, let me tell you, we don't know who's gonna be leading the team going in by the time we get to this point in the season. We don't know who shall be our captain. All right, so we don't know about these games once you start talking about mid-October. We don't know. It may be an interim coach. It may. I don't know.
It's at Lorman, so I'm gonna go with Alcorn.
I don't know. They don't have a quarterback.
Neither does Southern.
If you gonna give me Texas Southern dub, you might as well give me the Alcorn dub too.
Nah, because they
got 2 guys.
Hell no, Alcorn
they can run the ball though.
Alcorn has a defense. Bro, Alcorn's defense. You're not scoring on that. You're not scoring on that.
Oh my god,
you're not scoring on Alcorn's defense. Who has the better defense? You or Alcorn?
Alcorn.
Thank you. It's not even a question.
You shut the hell up, Mike. You ain't watched Alcorn play one goddamn game.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Mike,
I watched them against Southern Miss. I watched them against Southern Miss. Southern Miss. I'm from Mississippi. Of course I'm gonna watch that game.
No, you didn't. Stop lying. Stop lying.
I watched it.
What was the starting quarterback number?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying.
When I started watching it, it was a blowout. So
come on, man. Next, who else we got? Prairie View.
Prairie View.
Prairie View lost.
Yeah, I mean they got a quarterback. You don't, so I gotta give it Prairie View. And then that's a loss. Okay, Grambling about to blow y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm with Grambling.
Grambling about to put 40 on you, Bamas. Grambling gonna put 40 on y'all. Watch what I tell you.
I think it's the reason why I got more wins than you when we go to our overall thing.
I'm telling you.
I just think there's a reason when you see I'm above 500 and you barely at 500.
But it wasn't about if it's all Southern picks. I'm like 1 for 1. If it's all
I'm just
Southern,
saying,
it's
I
all
just
for one.
believe there's a reason why when you look
You
at this,
0-2. You 0-2 for your Southern picks. I'm 1-1. So who's winning the worst of Southern? I think I'm picking the worst
Oh,
of
now
Southern.
it's about Southern.
I'm just saying.
Well, of
You
course,
talking
I'm
about-
a Southern guy. I'm a rock with Southern.
Okay, that doesn't mean you're right. Just because you're a Southern guy. He picked Jackson. You think he was right? No, he lost the fam. What are you talking about?
Pull up the Jackson schedule, bro.
Jesus. We got to recap what we got you going. You know, we didn't recap.
Nah, I don't want to recap none of this shit.
That's a loss to Grambling. That's a loss to PV. That's a loss to Alcorn. That's a dub against Texas. That's a dub against PV. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Mike, you know what he gonna do?
4
Mike, let me
wins.
tell you what he gonna
4
do.
and 7.
What he gonna do? He gonna go back when he was talking about y'all was 0-4, and when we get to them games, well, I got new intel. I'm gonna switch it up. I got new intel this week, you know. So I know what I said before, but I got new intel.
If you change quarterbacks and Zay looks good, is that not new intel?
Well, stop picking shit and you don't understand it. Save
You
it until
just
we
said
get
go
there.
through the schedule. You just told us to pull the schedule up and go through
I
it.
said pull it up. I didn't tell you to tell me wins and losses. I said let's just look
Come
at
on, Perry. Now you just lying. Now you out here just lying.
You've been the one lying. I'm holding y'all
You
accountable.
in here lying. You just talked about pull the schedule. Let's go side by side. Let's
Look at the games that's coming out. I didn't tell you to pick a win or loss. I said pull the schedules up and put them side by side.
Why are we looking at schedules if we're not talking wins and losses, Mike? I mean, Perry, what does that even mean?
Why y'all want to pull the schedule up in the first place?
Because
I
to
did
see
not
how many
say pull
games
up
y'all gonna
Southern
win.
schedule.
Mike
said, tell me I said I pulled up Southern schedule.
Mike said.
I did say how many games y'all gonna win.
How many games you gonna win?
And I said I'm not obligated to answer that, didn't I?
You said pull the schedules up. That's what you said. Put them side by side. Did you not say that?
I didn't say nothing about wins and losses. I just said pull the schedule up. What is the difference when you say pull the schedule up? Does that say let's see who win and who lose?
Hell yeah, it's football. What else you talking about?
I make my predictions week by week. Pull up Jackson State schedule.
Oh my God. So let's just stay on Jackson State's 1 week. Let's just stay on Texas State, since that's what you do, right? That's what you do, Perry. We'll just stay on Texas State.
No, I'm just not gonna sit here and let y'all.
No. That's what you want to do, right?
I understand what I'm up against tonight. Hey.
That's what you want to do. We'll just stay on Texas State. We just stay on that 1 week.
I know because I got on this Jackson State. Y'all may think I'm from Mississippi and I'm slow, but I'm not. That's what it is. I got this on tonight and y'all think I'm slow. Hell no, I'm not. This just a shirt. I know I ain't from Mississippi.
Let me see. Share screen. Let's just stay on Texas State. You know, since we don't go forward in the schedule, we just stay right here. So what's the pick then?
I ain't picking nothing. Y'all talk. I said what I said before.
I'm not Coach Minor.
I just said pull the schedule up. Why do you think I'm lying? I said y'all pick. This between y'all two.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
I'm going with the upset.
Yeah, okay.
UTSA did it last week. Why we can't do it? All you gotta do get pressure on TJ Finley.
UTSA beat Texas State?
Yeah. 13-20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy different now, ain't it? Yeah.
I watched a little film
Real
on it. Get pressure on TJ Finley. It's gonna be a good day for the Tigers.
Oh no, they still gonna lose by 30. I got Texas State by 40.
I'm going for the upset.
All right, I guess that
and scroll down, Scott, and watch me run the table. Watch me run the table.
Yeah, that is a
run the table.
That is a pretty easy schedule coming down the end.
I'm just praying to the good football gods that FAMU something just happened and FAMU just dropped 2 games somewhere.
Yeah, that is an easy schedule coming down the pipe. I ain't even gonna hold you. And you got like all the bottom feeders.
So coalition, can y'all put y'all minds, bodies, and spirits together and just pray to the football guys that FAMU just lose 2 games out of somewhere?
What's the coalition?
Every school in the SWAC except Jackson State.
Why they the coalition?
Because all y'all team up with each other to root against us.
No, we don't.
Against South Carolina State, everybody was teamed up going against Jackson State. You got SWAC schools hoping that we lose.
Never teamed up with nobody against no damn Jackson State.
The coalition, all 11 schools teamed up, don't want to see Jackson win. The coalition.
That's what you tell yourself.
You are a member. You got two conferences. You got the SWAC and you got the coalition.
Wow.
That don't even make sense.
The coalition has 11 institutions.
You need to stop. You need to stop going to those Monday therapy sessions for real. They are literally brainwashing you. You need to stop going to.
There is the SWAC and there is the coalition.
Ain't no damn coalition. Southern,
it's the coalition.
Don't nobody like us. You act like everybody like us. When we
I for damn sure don't like you.
Huh?
I for damn sure don't like you. But
so that's everybody else. You act like we walking around.
Gremlin be having y'all back sometime. Huh? Gremlin be having y'all back sometime. It's like a love-hate relationship y'all got with Gremlin.
But let you tell it, everybody is welcoming the arms to Southern.
Yeah, when it comes to the coalition, when it comes to seeing the failure of Jackson State, y'all gonna agree with it.
Don't nobody even be caring about y'all.
Oh, I care about the failure of Jackson State.
Everybody care about it.
I do. I'll listen.
You came in with Jackson State, then you turned on them, and then ever since then you like fuck Jackson State. Which hey, that's you, but I don't care about them. After we played y'all this week, you see, I ain't care about nothing on that schedule. Good luck to y'all. I don't give a damn what y'all do.
I hope y'all lose every game.
Mike, that's your partner. I told you.
I said I hope.
He's the commissioner of the coalition.
The commissioner.
He's the commissioner.
And you gonna be friends, and he got on Alabama State.
He the commissioner.
Yes, at least I'm in charge. I like to be the leader. I like to be the leader. That's what can I say. I like to be a one-man band. I'm a leader. Listen. If the coalition would like me to be the leader of the coalition, I don't have no problem with that. I really don't have no problem with that. I'll happily take that.
Who in the coalition? I know Southern not in no
11
coalition.
institutions.
Southern ain't in it, so y'all
in it. It's 11 institutions.
I guess I'm in charge
of the coalition.
I guess I'm in charge of 11.
Well, you count Southern out, so I guess y'all got 10.
Okay.
It's 11.
I'll take 10. It don't matter to me.
We ain't in that. When we walk in the room, they looking at us too like fuck y'all. So it's like, damn, what we do?
Lose.
Boy, you came into the SWAC at the wrong time, Scotty. God damn, boy, you came into the SWAC.
There it is, Scotty. Bringing up that past, bringing up history. There it is. I knew it was coming.
Hey, what y'all got going on is the past.
I knew it was coming.
Uh-huh.
I knew it was coming.
Why are you so jolly and happy and you ain't even in the SWAC championship running right now?
Hey, the football guys, it's still enough time for the football guys to work their little magic.
Let me ask you this, Mike. If you lose any of those games coming down the pipe, how bad does that look on TC? Because if we're being honest, you should be favored in all those games.
I don't think how many if we lose one? Just one?
Yeah, just lose one.
Yeah, I don't think it looked too bad on TC.
So all those games you're
still gonna be chanting TC.
I just want to make it clear. Okay. Because these ain't like world beaters. So if you lose to a Bethune-Cookman, if you lose to an A&M, if you lose to an Alabama State, if you lose to a Valley or UAPB or Texas Southern without Andrew and an Alcorn, I think that might sting y'all a little bit. I ain't even gonna hold you. But
oh yeah, we ain't want to fuck with them. So
yeah. I think Alcorn might sting. But the rest of these, yeah, you can't lose none of these games, bro. These like there's no way. Like A&M, I think might be the most competitive one out of all the rest of these, but there's no way you can. There's no way you can lose these games. And I think if I'm being honest, I think A&M, they definitely they gonna want some get back. They gonna definitely want some get back. So that might be your toughest game on the rest of the schedule, but you can't lose none of those, bro.
I will say this though, Mike. You know you my boy. Fuck Jackson State, but y'all. And I'm here wearing the shirt, man. Congratulations to y'all. I'm man of my word, man. I'm just waiting on Scotty. I'm waiting to see Scotty in that purple. I won't let that go until I see that.
Scotty, you gotta wear the purple, man.
You gotta wear that.
You gotta wear the purple, Scotty.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm waiting for my Amazon. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you I'm waiting for my Amazon.
Hey, Mike, that's like me saying, "Hey, man, my internet just went down."
But that's
hey, my internet just went down.
Internet do be going down. I don't know why y'all worry about my got packages.
Hey, respect the Perry for wearing the shirt, bro.
Okay.
You
I
see
got
my, don't you? I ain't
Listen,
paying
my-
for nothing. I got
My
it.
bank account said $22 had been debited. I had to go buy a PV shirt. Do you think I wanted to spend $22 on a Prairie View shirt? Hell no.
Merch Pack could have got you something faster.
You said you the captain of the leader of the coalition.
The coalition, yeah.
Shirts.
He the leader of the
You
coalition.
need a PV shirt.
BV is not in my coalition. I don't give two shits about that. BV is
You just said it was 10 teams. If
My-
something
Yeah,
out
you
of
did just say it was 10.
if something out of it and Jackson out of it, Prairie View part of your coalition.
Nah, they're definitely not. They're definitely not.
You see what I'm saying? I don't be knowing what's going on. I know I ain't crazy.
They not in my they not in my coalition. I don't know what they by themselves. They like the redheaded stepchild. I don't really rock with them like that.
Why you dislike Prairie View, bro?
They just annoy with like I don't understand how they talk so much with 12.
To me, Prairie View is a non-factor. Like, we don't even think about Prairie View. Like, who thinks of Prairie View?
Prairie View is
Nobody.
like Prairie View's like the kid on Home Alone.
Stop calling them Prairie View. They Prairie View. I
Listen,
said that I started
no,
the show off.
nobody
Don't call
thinks
them
of
Prairie
them.
View no more.
PV is Macaulay Culkin on Home Alone. It's the person you always forget about, right? Like everybody.
Yeah, nobody thinks of them. You're right, Scott.
Like why are you even relevant, bro? Like so, it's
factor.
yeah.
Well, you know, the problem is, I think one of the biggest problems, and to be honest, they're so far away. Texas Southern and Southern, we're probably the closest outside of Texas Southern, not probably, we are to Prairie View. So we have a rivalry, which is not really considered a rivalry, but because it's near Houston, we don't have a problem traveling and going to Prairie View. And they'll come over here from time to time, but imagine going from Alabama A&M, Alabama State, Pine Bluff, FAMU, Jackson State. That is a long way to Prairie View. So Prairie View is really unfamiliar to a lot of people in the SWAC because a lot of people in the SWAC have never gone there.
And never will. I've been the Valley before. I'm not going.
Give Prairie View a shot, man. A beautiful campus. It really
Beautiful,
is.
gorgeous.
Man. Really is. You'll be surprised when you get there and look around like, damn, they got grass.
Ain't nothing to be surprised about because I ain't going. It ain't nothing to go surprised because I ain't going. It's just that simple for me. Ain't no need for me to be there.
Never go to a Prairie View game ever.
I was in Dallas and never went to a State Fair Classic.
Well, you didn't know about HBCUs then. You didn't just know about Prairie View.
On the radio.
Yeah, you're gonna know about the State Fair Classic in Dallas because it's gonna be all over the radio.
It's all over the radio.
They're gonna run out.
PV Kremlin. Be at the State Fair.
I don't even know who them schools are.
And I'm still not, okay? When it comes to PV, I still ain't. So it's just a part of my repertoire, okay? Ain't no need. Now, when KJ invites me with Coach KJ Black, like, hey Scotty, I got you. Come on to be. Nah, if he invite me down, I'll go if you invite me down.
KJ, bring him to homecoming. Take him to y'all homecoming, KJ.
If KJ says, hey Scotty, I got you, come on down to Prairie View, you know what I'm saying? Because I probably got some enemies, you know. It's that kind of, it's like being from DC. Like you go to DC, you got to go to areas where you know people. If you don't know nobody, you ain't supposed to.
You have had Prairie View back before. Wasn't you helping them with a coach or something at one time, exposing issues that they was having? You have been on Prairie View side before.
Yeah, but don't mean Prairie View people liked it. Don't mean the people at Prairie View liked it. They, alums were like, oh, Scotty, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just, I listen, I don't feel the need. I don't feel the need to go to Prairie View. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, they got the best facilities with 15 fans. Like, how that makes sense? You know what I'm saying? How that makes sense? I don't know, but it's Prairie View, so I ain't tripping.
Damn, KJ say he ain't fooling with you.
Listen, and then they,
said, take your ass to third ward.
At least it's really Houston. Prairie View be semi-claiming Houston, knowing this is the thing. I'd be like, yo, they like when you talk to Prairie View fans, they be like, oh yeah, we're close to Houston. And then when you get to Houston, they ain't nowhere near Houston.
Nowhere near.
Hey, that's the shit that be killing me. We went to go kick it with Mama Body and them. So we went to Houston and we kick it with Mama Body and them. And then I asked the lady at the hotel, I was like, how far is Prairie View? She was like, oh shit, that's she said, oh shit, that's like 45, 50 minutes out the city. I said, out the city? They told me it was in Houston. She said, hell no, it's not. She said, that is out there and I was, oh no. Nah, so they be lying. See, Barry, you can't trust people from Prairie View. They just be out here lying. Oh, we close to you. That's how they get kids. Oh, we're close to Houston. No, the hell y'all not. No, the hell y'all not. Y'all not close to Houston. So just lies, man. Lies. Nah, don't believe them. Don't believe them. So
Prairie View a non-factor.
I'm gonna bring it back home. I know Dooley better win that goddamn game Saturday.
So Perry, what's the morale with the alumni about Dooley right now?
I mean, I just think when you look at fans, man, right now they drained. Yeah. People see with their eyes. We not like Mike Reed where we heard about what happened. We was actually at the game and we watched it.
When you're not on TV, you got to.
Huh?
When you're not on TV, you got to go to the game.
I thought y'all was on TV.
We on TV every week.
So I thought y'all was on TV with us. Didn't you say
we
you
on TV every week?
So you didn't. We was on TV last week too.
Thanks to us. Y'all was on. Thanks to us.
Whatever, man. Look, you asked me a question. Now you want to gloat about TV. What is it? Do you want to gloat about TV?
What's the morale with the alumni? What's the morale?
You know what the damn morale is. You know Southern. You know Southern.
But he got a high buyout. Like I heard he got a crazy buyout. Cause he like in the second year of a 5-year deal.
Whatever the buyout is, we'll make it happen.
I don't believe it.
Oh, okay.
I think
you believe that, Scotty?
Somebody sent me a picture of the contract. They said it's a 4-year deal. It says
4, I think, with a possible of a 5th.
Yep, You're absolutely right. It says term of this agreement is for 4 years, commencing on January 1st, 2022, and terminating December 31st, 2025. The board shall have the option to extend the agreement for 1 additional year through 2026.
Yeah, it was the option of the 5th. So, you in year 2. But come on, Mike, you know Southern long. Well, I at least hope you have, because you don't be.
Yeah, I know. I've been knowing Southern a long time.
You just be hearing about us, but you don't really be knowing about us in person. But
yeah,
anybody that knows Southern,
my dad took me to the campus when I was little.
This all jokes aside, Southern fans are on another level when it comes to pride, tradition. We like to brag. We like to talk shit. We like to try to beat schools in the SWAC. Championships or not, we like to win. And when you don't have an opportunity to do that and you're 0-2, it's embarrassing. Who can I talk? I'm on the show right now fighting for them. I'm like, Arkell, fight for my life. I'm fighting for my life. And I never thought I'd be in this situation with Mike Reed and Scotty fighting for my life, talking shit. Right? And I ain't got nothing to back it up because you're 0-2. You're 0-2. You're going to be 0-4. I don't want to be in there. Look what I got on. Look at me right now. Look at me.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, let's where I'm at right now in life because
let me get to these. Let's finish these games out, and Mike, you can join us in finishing these games out. Take some of these callers. And
you are the only participant in the conference.
Got a few more games.
All participants are muted.
All right, Towson and Morgan. Let's make it quick, guys. What you got? Morgan State. What you got, Perry? I mean, what you got, Mike?
I got Morgan State.
I got Towson for the win on this one. They just don't got no offense. Morgan State don't have enough offense for me, so I do believe their defense is world renowned. But I got Towson for this one. Elon, A&T, what you got, Mike?
A&T,
what you got?
I ain't even picked this in my stuff.
Yeah, because you missed them. Yeah.
I don't be fooling with them. If they ain't in our conference, I ain't fooling with you. You with the mother folk. And don't put this in mind. I picked SWAC MEAC, so don't.
It's we are an encompassing show, so they all include. Yes, sir.
All right.
Don't put them.
I said FCS and below. That's what I said.
Well, you didn't say nothing to me when you saw MEAC SWAC. You didn't say, "Hey, what about our little cousins?" I'm gonna go Elon, man. A&T can't throw the damn ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Elon as well. And last but not least, game of the week.
Game of the week.
Real HU.
I like this.
The real HU is the game of the week. Rivalry beyond rivalry. The bougiest of the bougiest. All right. Private school money. Do you have it? If you don't, you can't attend. All right. Perry, pop it off.
Howard.
You got Howard? Okay. Mike, what you got?
I'm going Hampton. Howard just want to look good. They don't want to play no football.
This one's tough for me. I really want to go Hampton, but I'm gonna go Howard because I think Christopher Zealous is a walking turnover, and it's getting redundant. He had 2 turnovers against Grambling. He had 2 turnovers against Norfolk State. He's a very dynamic guy at the quarterback position. I think if the way Hampton can win this game is if they focus more on running the ball and not letting Christopher Zealous do too much passing. But I'm gonna go with Howard on this one. I think I'm not a big fan of Quentin Williams. I think he's really rocky, but I'll take him over Christopher Zealous. So I got Howard as the real HU. Call lines are open 518-263-8124. 518-263-8124. I will be doing
game at?
I think it's at Howard.
Howard's been playing real tough. I mean, Eastern Michigan and then blowing Morehouse out. Howard has been tough. I mean, if you don't come ready to play, it look like they'll smash you in your mouth.
I wanted them to win the MEAC last year.
They were close. I mean, but NCCU put the pause on them. NCCU put the pause on them and said, hey, listen, 50 piece. Here you go, have that. So call lines open 518-263-8124. The watch party for the week will be Southern and A&M. Okay, like this is the game of the week. I'm not watching this game though. What I'm watching is Southern and Alabama A&M, and I'm going to have my little man, my son, me and my son are going to be watching Southern versus A&M and see what that happens. And
what your boy Quincy Casey gonna do?
Dog, he can. If Maynard would give my man a chance, Jesus Christ, man.
What your boy Quincy Casey gonna do?
She should transfer to Southern. You need a quarterback.
Straight on him.
I'll take
game changer.
Listen, I'll take
somebody that can really play. He can't even start over Xavier Langford.
Listen, that's a lot of politics behind that, but I'll take Quincy over
politics. So they got some issues too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They don't want to switch quarterbacks either.
Listen, let me listen.
I don't know what's going on over there with these.
I've had alums literally hit me up and say there's no reason that Xavier Langford should be starting. He wasn't the best quarterback in camp. He wasn't the best quarterback in the scrimmages. Like, alums see it. Everybody sees it, but DT and Maynard. But at the end of the day, it's their choice and their decision. But listen, as long as Xavier Langford wins, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. So if he keeps winning, it don't matter. But when you beat Lane, I mean, now this year it seems like beating a D2, you need to give a cookie. That's just what it seems like to me. You need to give a cookie for beating D2s now. Like, oh man, you could have really lost that game. So it just is
trying to give him credit for playing against Vanderbilt close early on.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the defense played really well. Really well. So that's why I think they will have a great chance against Southern, because y'all can't put points up. So
who's Alabama A&M offensive coordinator?
DT.
Who is that?
Coach.
They just call him DT.
Yeah, but I'm trying to Darnell. I don't know. It's just DT. I call him DT, Coach DT. So
you think he's a better coordinator in terms of offensive skills?
Absolutely. I'll take DT over Dooley any day of the week. Any day of the week. He's just Dwayne. There you go, Dwayne Taylor. Thank you so much, B-Field. Dwayne Taylor. So yeah, I'll take Dwayne Taylor over him anyway. But the stuff that I hear from players when it comes to DT is that he's not a very relatable coach. Like I've heard from players he's too disrespectful. Like he calls players out their names, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like in a situation like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? More like you a bitch, you a hoe. Like that's the stuff. Like that's like, and listen, as a man, listen, I'm all for hard coaching, right? Because when I coached, I was a hard coach, but I think there's a limit. I think there's a fine line when you're talking to young men of how far you push that. Because one, you have young men coming into their own and having that testosterone, like, hey, like chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like you're not about to punk me. And that's big for a lot of young men coming up in this day and age with the NBA young boy they listen to and all that, you know what I'm saying? All that gun stuff. Like, you ain't trying to get punked. So a lot of that stuff can go sideways. So I've heard that from players that have left. I've heard that from players who are currently there. You know what I'm saying? That it's a very toxic environment when it comes to DT and how he talks to the receivers and how he talks to the offense and stuff like that. So
what's Connell Maynard's leash this year? What's acceptable for him? Because we've had him borderline hot seat, and you had him on the hot seat pretty hot coming into the season. What's acceptable for Connell Maynard this year? Although we talking about Dooley, but I mean he can't lose this game either.
I believe he can. I do believe he can lose this game. I do. I think it comes down to 2 games. I think it comes down to him having a winning record and him winning the Magic City Classic. Listen, A&M fans, they understand they're not world beaters. They understand that they have no real shot to win no SWAC championship. You know what I'm saying? Now they might have aspirations, but they don't have no shot, right? So I think being competitive and beating Alabama State soundly, not no 3-point, 1 point is like whooping their ass. I think that keeps Maynard's job. That's just my personal opinion.
Let me ask you, did the feds give you a call from earlier?
Who?
You. Did the feds call you from that lady from Mississippi talking about that volcano?
Nah, nobody called me from that, but I didn't know there was a volcano in Jackson. That's crazy though. I ain't even gonna hold you. That
Mike didn't know it either.
Yeah,
a volcano in Jackson. Who said that?
There's an underground volcano in Jackson.
Oh, for real?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Lady was dropping, dog. She was dropping like X-Files type stuff, bro. Like it was just like man, listen.
You ain't never heard about the volcano?
Nah, I ain't never heard about that one.
That's what they got, a volcano in Jackson.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Hey, look it up. People were Googling it and they said it was true. You see, look, it says under the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So listen, it's real deal Holyfield here. Cal, coming to you.
Yo,
what's good?
Yeah, that volcano. Yeah, that's like 200 million years. Some crazy something years old. That's Michael Fires didn't know about that, right?
Nah, I ain't know about that.
Yeah, I mean it's like 200 million. I mean it's like before any of us.
I ain't know, Jason. Nobody ever told me.
Well, quick question. Maybe that's why the roads are jacked up. Maybe it's still active.
If you from Jackson, you would know.
A lot of people ain't know that though.
That's fair.
I knew it I found out about 15 years ago. But you saying that DT is talking to his players like that?
That's what I've heard. No, like I said, it's all word on the street. It's nothing like sound like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, because with players, you have to be very cognizant of what you report because it could be emotional. You know what I'm saying? It could just be like, I don't like this person, so I'm going to say this. But I've heard it from too many different people to know that it's just a flat out lie. So that I do believe there is some truth to what these players are telling me about what is going on. Now, how he used it or what he said or listen, that's all. But, it stuck with the players. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Hey, bro. I mean, I coached before and I was in the military. And people came in like that before too. Come on, oh, you a big one. Yeah, they had to see me after that PT session. I tell you that, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because that's disrespect. Motivating somebody. Man, everybody's been athletic. You don't disrespect nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's toxic as hell. I mean, I had to get some juniors ass before too, but I ain't really telling me a bitch in a hole, whatever these things. You can do it with being respectful. You know what I mean?
No, I actually agree. I agree, and I appreciate the call, Cal. Listen, I believe in coaches that coach hard. I believe because you have the coach Tony Dungy's of the world who don't cuss. You know what I'm saying? You got Dion's who don't cuss. You know what I'm saying? Bull junk and bull jive and all that type of stuff. So it's possible on both spectrums. I've had coaches that cuss you up and down. What the F you doing? What the F this and all? I got that. But I do think there is some level of professionalism as a coach that I wouldn't cross that. I don't think you should cross that line with certain players. That's just my personal opinion. But if it's true, if it's not, hey, DT, I apologize, but I'm just telling you what people have told me. So that's word on the street. 4802, coming to you. Hey, call you live.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about all this DT stuff y'all talking about. Who from A&M told you that we don't got a chance to win this year? Who said that?
No, I have plenty of alums that just say, "Hey, Scotty, we want to be competitive." Y'all ain't got no chance. And I'll tell you, sir, straight up to your face, you ain't got no chance for no SWAC championship. So what are you talking about?
All right. So tell me this. Who can't we beat?
FAMU. FAMU. That's number one right there.
But look, I don't skip no games. We got to play every game. We can beat anybody until we don't beat them. But
that's
has
life.
FAMU dominated us?
That's life.
No, has FAMU dominated us?
Have you beat them? That's the only. Listen, if you want to play this game, sir.
FAMU come to Huntsville 2 years ago. How did they win the game?
Serve. Let me listen. If we want to use the same logic that you just used, right? We can beat anybody. We don't listen. That's fair, right? And you can lose. And you can lose, dog. You lost. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how they won, Serve. Bishop Bonnet ran through your whole O-line by himself. What are we talking about right now?
Right. We got caught in a bad defense at the end of the game.
And you had probably the best quarterback in SWAC history.
Lucky touchdown.
And you had the best quarterback in SWAC history. Is he there now? That's a yes or no question.
They also get a lucky touchdown where the ball just falls into the receiving hands.
So now we're not answering questions, right? Now we're not answering questions.
Give me a question. Because I don't run from no question. Give me a question again.
Kill Glass is no longer there. You lost with one of the best quarterbacks in SWAC history. So how are you going to win again?
Huh? Well, according to what you just said, we didn't win the first time against them.
That's what
I'm trying to walk through the game.
So how are you going to beat? So how are you going to try to beat FAMU and you lost with one of the best all-time SWAC quarterbacks? Explain that to me.
So we lost because we gave up a run at the end of the game. You said that. That's exactly why we lost. It ain't because they were just better than us. Year 2, how did we lose to them?
Okay, hold on. I don't think you understand how football works, right? Because when one team gets the ball, that means the other team had a chance of a possession. So you didn't score to extend your lead to stop FAMU from scoring to win. You know that's how a football game works, right?
On us in the bottom of the fourth quarter, Scotty. What are you saying?
But did you score in the fourth?
They pretty much walked off. It was a walk-off run for the most part.
Sir, listen to me. Did you not have previous opportunities to extend your lead? That is a yes or no question, sir.
Yeah, the offense struggled against them. Isaiah Land had a great game. The defense, we had to get 7 points from the defense off a fumble, scoop and score.
So FAMU stopped you from scoring, and then they continued to score. That's how that game went. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, but they didn't dominate us, and we played a better game than them. So year two, how they beat us?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't watch A&M games like that. All
right, year two, they didn't do nothing. Year 2, we were supposed to go up 19-0, really 20-22 before the end of the half, and then we had a 12-man on the field penalty that gave them life. We had to make exactly what we want them the whole game.
Exactly. And who?
They was never the better team at any point in time. You can't convince me of that. I mean, I can't argue win and loss.
Yeah, you can't argue.
We can win that game.
You can't. You lost both games, and you were the better team. That just tells you how bad you are.
Scotty, what he's saying is you can't
all right, look. So we had the same thing 3 years ago against Alcorn. I never thought they was just the better team, but they made the plays. We made mistakes every year. We made mistakes against FAMU both years. It don't mean we can't win the game. That's crazy. Whoever and them told you that, they tripping, because that don't mean we can't win the game. We can play a mentally sound game. We can beat them.
Put money on it. Put something on it right now. Then.
Ooh.
Put some.
You want to put some money on it right now?
Put some on it right now. Put some on it right now.
Ooh.
If you so mentally tough,
how much you want me to donate to the show? If we lose the game, I'll drop $100 on the show.
Okay, and I'll send you $100 to wherever you want me to send $100 to.
Yo, it's football season. Yo, I like this shit. This
what we talking about? What we talking about right now? Because
I'll tell you what it's in it, because it's a winnable game. We're not going into that game like, oh no, we can't win it. It's a winnable game. Listen, it's been a winnable game both years.
I wouldn't expect real A&M fans to say that. I agree with you. But real football fans is going to tell you that is not a winnable game. Unless Musa gets another eye surgery and the whole D-line falls ill to the flu, you don't have a chance of winning that game.
Musa couldn't even move the ball in us last year.
Okay. Okay.
Did you watch the game last year?
Who won? I
mean, I can't argue that. I can't argue wins and losses, but you're not talking like somebody who watched the game.
I don't need to when I can see on the score that you lost. What we need to talk about?
Are y'all betting the what?
It's a winnable game. It's on right now.
It's 100.
I put my money where my mouth at.
Yeah, are y'all betting the what? That's what I'm.
It's already 100. It's 100 on it. Let's go. It's too easy.
Hold on. What's his name?
I think it's a winnable game.
Okay.
Hey, bro, what's your name? What's the caller name?
Sir, I got his number, sir. I got his serve number.
I want to know his name for me.
Go ahead, Q.
Here, Q.
No,
I'm served music in the chat.
He served music in the chat. Serve music.
I'm just saying, be careful with Scotty. It's taking him forever to wear that jersey. You may not get that goddamn $100 to spring football game. All right?
But if it gets paid, it gets paid. That's all that matters.
Get paid.
Is there anybody else we can't beat on the schedule?
Let me go.
Or is it just FAMU? Y'all just counting us off of FAMU?
Let me go look at this schedule of Alabama A&M because I mean nobody really cares because y'all ain't winning no SWAC championship. But okay, let's continue on.
We're gonna get that money at the spring football game, so just be patient.
Whoever you talk to from A&M who talking like that, tell they ass to go down to Montgomery or something.
Okay, let me see.
I ain't never heard of Alabama.
Me either.
This is territory.
Classic.
Me either, Perry.
Whoa.
What happened to the Match City Classic? Wasn't that a winnable game? What happened to that one?
We lost that game.
Oh, okay.
We weren't supposed to lose that game, but we lost that game.
Boy,
you know what? He Alabama A&M. We want for y'all. Hey, you coming to the game this weekend? Are you gonna be in Baton Rouge? Come on down here, brother. Come on, BR. Yeah, it's in BR this weekend. Come on.
No. Perry, I like my car. I ain't driving my car down there.
Oh.
Jackson say they had no problems with their cars.
Mike did.
Hell yeah, Mike. That Mike didn't show up. Come on down here to Baton Rouge. I just realized A&M talking shit. Hey, we getting the dub this weekend. We overdue for one. It's about time we get us one.
No, we overdue for the win against y'all. And I think
it's been a long time, ain't it? It's been a long time. How old was you the last time A&M beat
I'll admit it. The Louisiana schools that had our number for a long time. I'll admit it.
Dog, okay, I'm looking at your schedule right now. Okay, I do have y'all beating.
Who can we beat?
I do have y'all beating Southern, so I'll give you that one. So I already picked y'all on that one. I can't.
Roll, Scotty. Slow your roll.
On that one. All right. Listen, I won't bet on this Tuskegee game, but that game is not a gimme. I just want to be very clear. I got that game 50-50, so that game is not a gimme.
That's not a 50-50.
I'm skipping the Jackson game because I want Jackson to lose everything.
Loss. That's a loss for him, Scott.
Grambling is a loss. At Grambling in the hole, that is a loss. Listen, your offense is not messing with Grambling. Now their defense is a little trashy, but offensively they're going to smoke you.
So as you already know, we got a curse against Grambling. I'm not even going to speak on that.
Didn't you just ask me what
somebody from Grambling say something crazy to me? I'll turn my head in the other direction.
Okay, What game on the schedule can we let win? All right, Grambling. There you go, sir. There you go. And then FAMU. I think the Magic City Classic is 50-50. The Valley and Bethune-Cookman games, those games you should win. But like I said, bro, you're not playing for no SWAC championship, man. And listen, it's okay. Okay, you got your one asterisk championship. It's cool. Okay, it's fine.
Right. I'm gonna let the season play out. Hey, but whoever you talking like that, you gotta cut them off.
For what? They just telling the truth.
Tell them to draw their ass down 65.
I'm just saying, you got mad. You mad? They telling the truth, sir. You're not playing for no SWAC championship, man. You guys are playing for second. Maybe third, you know.
Gotta go and take that 100 then.
You tell them I said dry down 65. How about that? That's all I got to say. Okay. Tell them dry down 65. Whoever talking like that.
Hey, listen, I want my 100 crisp.
Are y'all gonna take this bet? Y'all, I want to hear it right now.
The bet's locked in.
Oh, it's already on. It's already on.
What is officially the bet?
That FAMU's gonna beat them for $100. He gonna say A&M gonna beat FAM. I say FAM's gonna beat A&M. Come on, man. It's like
somebody beat FAMU, please. Hell, anybody, either one of y'all beat them.
You pulling for A&M too,
hey. Sir, beat him, sir.
Oh God. Hey, sir, you good,
Mike
bro?
part of the coalition. Look at Mike actually going with somebody in the coalition.
Right? Oh, yeah. All the
Hey, and they call JSU fans delusional. Did you hear this, man?
A&M playing for a championship. What in what year?
Y'all call JSU delusional.
What year?
That's delusion right there. That's the Lulu.
Must be talking about with Robert Mathis or something. Reese coming to you, then Mr. Campbell. Reese.
Yo.
I hope you ain't sipping on the same delusional juice your boy Serve is.
Man, nah, man. There's two things I want to do. I want to highlight what's going on the Hill, and I want to talk about the Southern game.
Okay.
So what's going on the Hill? We got this podcast. Well, I won't say podcast. We got this thing with Coach Maynard and Ted Dixie called On the Hill, where it's like on game day we have a 30-minute live show highlighting the student athlete. And the way they did on the first episode, I was highly impressed. They had it was like a college game day, but HBCU version, and I loved it.
Oh, that's so great, man. I might have to go check that out, man.
So, I mean, I don't see any other HBCUs doing that, so I'm glad our AD is stepping up to change the culture.
Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about. What's it called?
On the Hill. You can find it on Facebook, YouTube, and I gotta look up the news website, but you can find it on the website.
On the Hill. I'm gonna do On the Hill. A&M. I see.
College game day. Was it fans in the background?
Yeah, they had the students and the fans.
What's the channel name?
I'm gonna give it to you right now. Give me a quick second.
It might be under the athletic page, Scotty.
That's probably a good point.
No, look at the group chat, the members group chat on Facebook. I put the link in there.
Oh, you talking about the off script thing? Okay, cool. I'm about to say.
Yeah.
You got an off script group chat?
Yeah, for my members.
Oh.
I
ain't know. Mike, you know.
Look at that. It was really nice production. And I love that. And another thing, we got another show with Coach Maynard and Ted Dixie highlighting the previous game. We did that last year. We brought it back this year. They go over what happened in the last game. It's really nice. 30 minutes as well.
Hold on, let me see. Hey, text it to me. Text it to me, Reese. Because I can't really bring it up right now. But I'm gonna try to bring it up. But go ahead. What else you want to talk about?
As far as the game goes, I got us winning. I got us beating the shit out of Southern. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, hang up on this dude, bro. What is he talking? Coming at me now, bro.
I'm not even worried about that damn game.
Wow, he said I'm not even worried about it.
Y'all get that much damn confidence, bro. And how old was you the last time you saw A&M beat Southern?
That's funny.
It don't matter, Perry.
How old are you?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
How old were you the last time A&M beat Southern? Because you wasn't in your 20s.
I don't know, but we're gonna beat y'all.
Exactly, man. Keep that curse y'all talking about. Keep that shit going. I understand you happy.
Oh yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I pulled it up. I just got the sound down because you're talking. So that's yeah. I got to pull it up.
Okay, cool. But I got some takeaways from this game. I got 5 interceptions from Blood. Because I think our defense is going to confuse Blood a lot. And when we start shifting the defense, that's going to throw him off. Another one, I got 1 touchdown. Terrell Gardner is really stepping up for the Bulldogs, and I feel like he's going to have at least 1 special team touchdown.
All right, appreciate the call though, Reese. Listen.
Hey man, this is nice.
This is nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Now he done got the whole administration building out in the back. He just said, hey, everybody.
That's all the people that ever show up to their games anyway.
Athletic Director Paul A. Bryant, we have Connell, man, a head football coach.
Coach, this is an exciting end time on the Hill. Now, what do you think about this crowd back here?
It's unbelievable, man. These guys, these young students got up. The band is here. Everybody's here. We're live on the Hill, man. What game day? Game day who?
Game day who?
Here,
It's
right
on
here,
the
right
line.
here.
You know what? We started this because we feel that it was imperative for us to show what we are on the Hill. What do you think about that?
Hey, they can see it. It's live. It's right here. We show.
Hey, Scotty, we don't feed nobody and we don't eat at our tailgates because we some thick motherfuckers. What you think about that?
Oh man, that's gonna be the same people that show up to the game. It's more than PV people though. Gotta give them credit for that.
We have to showcase. You know, we got some, but
You know,
Dragon.
For the way our guys came out.
And we ended on Sunday with the car show.
Like, what is play and be competitive as long as we could and get out of there with no injuries. That's the key. Get out there with no injuries, and we did. We got out of an SEC football game with no injuries.
The automotive.
Job is severe.
Able to do that. And so last year,
this thing gets produced nice. Hey,
does they AD? He watches the show, huh?
Yeah, me and AD, he cool.
That's a great. I gotta give kudos, man.
This is dope. This is absolutely dope. He told me he had it coming. I just didn't know what but he told me, he said, "Hey Scotty, you know, I'm definitely, I got something working in the mix." I just for me, what I respect about Dr. Paul Bryant is whatever he say he gonna do. Like, you know, he's not a politician to where he gonna give you a whole bunch of lip service and then you like, yo, I could have sworn he said he was gonna. Nah, he about that life. He gonna make it happen. So you got to give him credit. And I ain't never seen this Bama a day in my life, Dr. Williams. And now, you know, he on the front screen of everything. So shout out to man.
Let me say this. This is when it goes back to the initial conversation of us talking about the SWAC being able to have the umbrella. The fact that we didn't even know this exists because you don't even see the conference pushing something like this. That type of production, trying to sell and market a program. This is what it's all about when you start to talk about the conference trying to help elevate its member institutions. And when you have an institution that goes out to put out this type of production, selling and marketing itself, you have to do your part as the conference in order to help push that out there for people to see. The fact that I have not seen anything from the SWAC to push this, and because I'm not in the A&M circle, I didn't know about this. This is the type of production. This is the type of things that we have to be able to work better as a conference in order to push for people to see.
No, I love it. You're absolutely right. And it's dope. You know, you can't say it any other. I mean, it's crystal clear. It's dope. I don't know if the school produced it or the news produced it, but whoever produced it is doing dope stuff. Mr. Campbell, coming to you.
Man, listen, I wasn't going to call in, but there's a reason why they're called Bamas, because that was some Bama-ish that I just heard, plain and simple. Let me tell you how bad it was. Musa had his best game against Alabama A&M last year for 345 yards and 3 touchdowns. What is he talking about? Bishop Bonner 2 years stole their money and took the 5 girls that they got that go to A&M. So, man, stop it. Stop the cap. And then y'all got this 50 people out there on a game day. Damn, you did game day 1,000 people. Jack, they do a game day 1,000 people. Y'all do a game day 50 people. And 5 of the 50 of them people y'all related to. Stop it, A&M. Just stop it. Stop it right now. I don't even want to hear this foolishness. So anybody from A&M, if they want to lose some money, just like people from Jack State want to donate to Family Athletic Fund, I am available. And whatever money that you want to put up, just let me know, because I will easily match it. So we need to buy some more helmets before the Florida Classic. So any of y'all want to put some money up, just let me know. Because this is straight. Musa, Scotty, you hear what I just said? Musa threw for 345. 345 against these Bamas. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Come on, man. If Musa threw for 345, what you think he's going to do this year?
Facts.
I'm not going to even have that, man. I'm not going to even have that. So, like I said, I want that foolishness to stop. And did A&M even have a winning record last year?
No.
No. Now they talking about, and this is what I'm talking about, Perry. Now you got people trying to punk Southern. Man, Perry, y'all need to beat A&M's ass, because not everybody think they can beat y'all behind.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This ain't normal.
Talking about they can beat Southern.
That young man was in
elementary school. Y'all can't allow that. You got people like A&M thinking they can
all of a sudden he got a little older.
One of the blue bloods in the SWAC, Perry. One of the blue bloods. Come on, man.
Dooley got me in this situation right now. Look at me. Look at me. This is where I'm at right now.
You got people at A&M saying, listen, I want y'all to see how the blue. They said they're going to beat all the blue bloods. They're going to beat Grambling, Jackson State, Southern, and FAMU. Ain't nobody did that. Oh, man. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, I blame Southern on this. Because, see, y'all let these lames start whooping up on y'all behind, like Alabama State, that y'all had never beat. And now everybody think they can beat y'all. Now they talking about they going to beat FAMU and Jackson State. Come on. Now, that's the coalition. For the Blue Blood Coalition, you got to stand up, Southern. For the Blue Blood.
I blame Southern on this because I don't know what Jackson State A&M had in the past. I think, had A&M been beating y'all in the past, Mike? Do you know?
Not in recent years.
Well, besides Prime.
You know, they left a scooter up there. I know they left a scooter up there, and I know we left so much. Come on, man. Look, listen. A&M, I'm about to go. Because, like I say, Scott, I ain't trying to prolong the show. But I'm just saying, for all you A&M people, like I say, when you get your paychecks from McDonald's, just let me know. I can put you on a payment plan, okay? If y'all want to make that bet. I'm out.
All right.
Damn, he said McDonald's, that's all they good for?
That's all he said. Hey, sir, coming to you. What's up, sir? Serve. All right, gotta let you go.
Hello.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yeah. I just had to follow that up. So once again, they can talk about the 300 yards he threw for. I didn't tell no lies. They didn't do none in the first half. Literally, they could not move the ball. I watched the game. I don't just look at some of the scores.
Okay, hold on, sir. Come on.
I think we got a good shot against them. It's a winnable game to me.
Sir. Listen to what you just said. You said they couldn't move the ball in the first half, and the boys still threw for 340. What is he talking about? So what did he do in the second half? Did he just miraculously figure everything out?
Xavier Smith start cutting our defense up. So that's what happened in the second half. If you want to go look at it,
Who got him the ball? Because he didn't just throw it to himself.
That's the only person he could throw the ball to, really. He don't got that no more. That's what I'm saying. He don't got that no more. I don't think it's happening.
Sir.
The whole season last year, Xavier Smith was like a bailout to him. I don't think he got that no more.
Oh my God, this is so funny. Okay, sir. Listen, man. You need to be a counselor at A&M, or you need to teach a class just how to deflect. Because boy, you gotta be the most deflected ass dude I've ever met. You listen, you're like, oh, he didn't really do nothing. And then Mr. Campbell calls it and says he threw for 345. That was all in the second half.
Well, I already knew all the stats. But the game got out of hand. As soon as we commit that penalty, that's when we start letting that game slip away. I don't know why the hell they ass can't count to 11. But as soon as that happened, that's when the game started getting lost by us.
So one penalty just caused. Okay.
Let me ask a question. Guys. Hold on.
Before the penalty,
where is the game at this year?
Another score. We was about to get the ball back on the punt. We're probably gonna spawn them again, but after the penalty, they got a little score right before halftime, and then it ain't never come back after that.
Say, where is the game at between A&M and FAMU this year?
At A&M.
Now, if it was at FAMU, I'd say for sure it's over with.
No, that's because they be cheating. If we was there, I wouldn't be talking like this. But I think this is the year to get them.
If you that good, you just that good. It shouldn't matter where you play.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say. I already know Mr. Campbell's gonna come on here talking crazy, talking about McDonald's. We got engineers at A&M. We're not working at no McDonald's. But if you want to bet, we can bet. I don't mind it.
All right. Listen, y'all. I don't know what juice y'all drinking down there at A&M. But y'all
coming in hot tonight, and they not even talking to me. They talking to FAMU. You know,
I don't understand it, man. How about you talk about the game that you can possibly win? Let's talk about the team you can actually beat, which is Southern.
Chill, bro. See, there you go with the shit. You know, chill.
That's fair. You guys are a wounded pup. Okay. You're like the baby giraffe that just like got a broken leg. Can't run away.
Scotty, they more than wounded. They on life support.
You know what I'm saying? Tough to be in this situation because it's been so many years, bro. It's been so long since we've been in this situation. And people think because we 0-2 in them 2 games, then counting the SWAC, and we got the whole season in front of us. Man, it's tough to be in this. Now everybody smell blood on Southern. And I ain't talking about Harold. I'm talking about us. Everybody think it's just open season on Southern and everybody taking a shot. We don't like that. I don't like that, man. We in a peculiar situation.
I would say this. I'll tell you this. If you guys don't score over 28 points in this A&M game, I'm not saying like you can never do it, but I just think teams are going to be like, we're better than that team, so we can do the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like
everybody walking up thinking they better than us.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. So
like that mind control, it ain't working no more.
That went out the window with Alabama State.
I'm telling you, we losing to teams, bro. It's been years, bro. Like I don't know what's going on. This Bama State, this Texas Southern, now Jackson got a little role. Like I'm not used to this. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm in uncharted territory, and it don't feel good. I'm used to us handing out L's. I'm not used to us getting L's left and right. Right? You got Bama State, Jackson State, and look what I got on because we taking L's, bro. What is this? Is this the Twilight Zone?
They asked for Dooley. Scotty, they asked for Dooley.
They sure did. They sure did.
Who y'all keep using that word they?
The rest of your Southern bandwagon fans. Oh, not one bandwagon fans, but Southern. What do y'all call yourselves? Southerners?
We're Southern Knights.
Southern Knights. Okay, Southern Knights. The rest of your Southern Knights, they want to do it.
I just don't like this situation, bro. This is tough. You know, I don't know. This is really different, bro. Like I just the fact that people real life not even respecting us right now let you know why we feel the way we do with Dooley. I ain't never heard A&M ever talk shit to us. Ever. I ain't never heard Alabama State. Listen, I was in Montgomery. Nobody said nothing to me, bro. I was walking through there mighty proud with my chest out. Southern, nobody said nothing to us. But after the game, I started hearing a little chat. I started hearing a little slick shit. I'm like, I know they not talking to me. Never heard that happen before. I don't know what's going on, bro. This is different. This is different. I don't like it. You ever heard when somebody say you been content? Maybe I've been content for too long. And
Hey, Mike, Perry, that dude off of Belly with the banana. I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
No, I ain't the hater though. I'm gonna let you get you. However you get it. See, the dude on Belly would have never did this right here. Was it Rico? No, that wasn't Rico. I can't think, man. He was hating. He was snitching. But no, man, I ain't hating on nobody, bro. I just don't like the fact that it's like when you got a wound and now you in the water and it's blood.
Yeah.
Now everybody, matter of fact, it's the lion and the pride. You know, the lion and the pride, when he the big dog, he can fight the little lions that's trying to come in and take over the pride. He get all the cat from all the lionettes. They go kill the food. He get first dibs and then everybody else eat after him. Now I can't eat no more. I ain't getting no more cat. I'm getting whooped now. It's like, damn, bro, I don't know what this feel like. This starting to be different.
Let me say that. Oh man, listen. I know Mike got to get over to his
yeah, my bad. All right,
his coat calling. So I'm gonna take these I'm gonna take 2 more callers. I'm gonna take callers I ain't never had before. 5849 and 5114. I'm gonna come to y'all too. The rest of y'all members get off my line. 5143. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, I hear me?
Huh?
Yeah, I hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I know what he was saying.
Oh my shoot, this is Jay from Birmingham, man.
What's up?
Man, I'm just gonna say, Perry, man, I know it hurt, bro. I'm a Bama State alum. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we were looking to beat y'all. Lucky, because both offenses didn't show me. I was at the game, bro. Both offenses didn't show me. It was just defense battle. But bro, we in the same boat, bro, because we don't even know what our offense is gonna look like right now. Shoot, at that tough loss to Miles College, bro, my back still hurt from that shit.
I heard Alabama State has never lost to Miles College.
Bro, they made history. It was their first time beating us ever, bro. First time ever. We didn't play them like 10 times. It's their first time beat us ever. But you know, it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Don't compare Bama State to Southern. We played in championships. I can't tell you the last time Bama State been in the championship. So I feel your pain, but your pain ain't like my pain.
2010, bro. I was at Bama State when we went to championship last time.
You how old was you? You say what?
I was at state time, bro. I was at state when 2010 we played Texas Southern for SWAC championship.
That a long time ago, bro.
I know, bro. Well, shit, when last? I mean, shit. I mean,
ask me.
Come
on, ask me. What you want to say? When last time what?
Hey, did y'all win it though?
I just want to have you been to a championship. That's what I'm telling you. Your pain ain't my pain, but I feel you though. But we ain't in the same boat. Bama State and Southern ain't in the same boat.
It's just not a good time for Alabama schools right now. Alabama State, Alabama A&M, University of Alabama.
I don't know they all on the decline.
Like, I feel this pain, but don't try to compare because y'all licking y'all wounds like it's the same as Southern. It ain't. I'm sad we lost time battlefield to even lose.
We just need offensive coordinator, bro. We just need offensive coordinator, bro. If we get offensive coordinator and get D Davis out there, bro, we be straight.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, man, appreciate the call, man. Listen, you know it's a rough year when Alabama people start calling into the call line.
I know, right? These Alabama people just showing out tonight.
Yeah, they usually be on Twitter heavy. Oh, Scotty ain't shit. You know, Alabama's calling in today. We need to talk about this. Oh, man, they are feeling themselves.
White folks' ass with the chairs, and it's been bad for them since, ain't
yeah. 5849 coming to you.
Hello?
Yeah, you live. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Scotty? My name is Sears, bro. I used to call like a long time ago, like back with your early shows, bro. But I'm from Alabama. You know, what's up, everybody? But like, yeah, I guess you can say the Alabama folks are calling in, but like, me personally, I want to call in because like I just don't like to downplay on A&M and Bama State, bro. Like the last time I think A&M beat Southern was like 2012, so they ain't like too far off.
10 years ago.
11 years ago.
11 years ago. I ain't trying to go like
Obama was president. What are we talking about right now?
What I'm saying, but my point is beatable. Like they not unbeatable. Like Mr.
It just takes 11 years.
Blue Bus and all that, whatever. The reason why, and I'm like for real, if you a real swag person, like they know this, like A&M and Pine Bluff. I'm just gonna keep it real on some history shit. The last when A&M and Arkansas Pine Bluff was the last two to join before, you know, FAMU and Bethune-Cookman. The SWAC championship started in 2000, bro. The very first SWAC games between Southern and Jackson State. Other than that, like it was A&M. It was A&M and Bama State back to back. Alcorn Valley and every now and then Jackson State was the doormats of the East. Real shit. And Grambling and A&M couldn't get past Grambling in the Eugene area and shit.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Bama State got their first championship, won their first championship against Pete Richardson and it's Southern. It was the LC Cole area with goddamn Trevor Jackson, bro. So that's when, like, if you ever heard somebody say the Mad City Classic used to goddamn stand tall and used to be the defining factor, just like the Bayou Classic, that's real shit, bro. Like, so I don't know why y'all shitting on Bama State.
Bro, that shit was 23 years ago.
Everybody go to their downtowns and shit like that. But like, no.
Well, your downtimes are down. Okay.
Going back to back, bro.
Boy,
A&M came fresh out the SIAC 1 year after the SWAC championship, 1 year after joining, bro. They went damn near back to back. They skipped the year, went back again. Jackson State went, and then they went back again, and then they.
What year? Can I get some years? Can I get some years? Can I get some year numbers? Because you're saying we went. Can I get some year numbers? Can I get some year numbers on that?
2000. Shit, look it up, bro. Look it up.
You the one talking about it.
He talking about years so far back.
Okay, 2000, the very first year we went 2000.
Okay.
Grambling, Eugene area. It was a close game.
Okay.
They lost to Grambling 2000.
So you lost. Say that. You lost. Okay, you lost. Continue.
Okay, lost. After that, goddamn, I think Southern and Bama State went. Bama State beat Southern. Yeah, Bama State beat Southern.
No, that was Grambling. That was Grambling.
After that, I think Jackson State went, or if Jackson State didn't go, it was A&M again, and then we lost to Grambling again. And then I can't remember.
I got to pull it up, Scott. I got to pull it up.
We went in 05.
Hey, share it, Mike.
We went
A&M played Pine Bluff in 2006.
Either 05 or 06 against Pine Bluff. We won. Then we went back 06, 07, I think, goddamn, Bama State and Texas Southern won. Texas Southern beat them, but they had to get their shit vacated. Like, bro, like,
dog.
But bro, you talking about kids?
Prairie came out the garbage. And beat us in 09, I believe. Beat us in 09 in the championship.
I got it, Mike. I got it.
Scotty,
Yeah.
let me tell him. He talking about shit. Kids and grew up, went to college and graduated college since the damn time.
Let me break this down.
And they always lose in the SWAC championship, not winning it.
Bro, y'all done lost like 10 consecutive years.
That's not the point.
That's not the point now.
What I'm saying is,
okay.
What I'm saying is, it's just being like, why y'all shitting on us? Like, we ain't.
Because it's been 20 years.
Everybody go through their unrelevant ass time. Like Southern going through their unrelevant ass time. Jackson State went through their unrelevant ass time.
No. When the last time y'all been to a SWAC championship?
Like, everybody going through this shit. Y'all just shitting on Bama State. I mean, y'all just shitting on, y'all shitting on Bama State and shitting on Alabama. Like,
when the last time an Alabama school, besides that spring championship, been to a SWAC championship?
2011.
Come on, that's why we shitting on y'all. Y'all ain't been nothing over there.
They lost a year.
When the last time Southern won in a SWAC championship? Hey, it's the exact same fucking
2013, 2014.
You went and you got down rah-rah.
I bet you would have loved to go, but y'all was at home watching us.
Either. We won with one with an asterisk. Don't nobody want to give us that.
When the last time y'all won the Eastern Division? We done won plenty of Western Division titles. When last time A&M even won the Eastern Division?
A&M is one of the youngest ones in the SWAC, my boy. What are you talking about?
Listen, I'll give you this. Let me be real with you. I appreciate you calling in to put some respect on Alabama and Alabama State, and I'll give you respect from 2000 to 2010. Y'all was running shit. I ain't even gonna hold.
For real.
Yeah, y'all was running shit. Like, I mean, y'all was going back to back. Y'all was really flip flopping. So I'll give you that. Now my question: you saw I gave you that, right? You heard me. You heard Scotty say I give you that, right? My question is, what happened?
Yeah, okay.
My question, no. I answered yours.
Yeah, okay.
I gave you the respect.
Okay, go ahead.
What happened?
Let me rebut. Let me rebut after that. Go ahead.
My question is, what happened?
What happened was, okay, when Coach, just like, when a program gets too old, you got to make changes. Coach Anthony Jones lost the team. We made a bad hire with Coach Spady. Coach Spady never fitted, but the only thing Coach Spady, I ain't gonna count. The only thing Coach Spady hit on and gave him so many years, or 2 or 3 years, I think he had like 2 or 3 year run. He got goddamn a kill glass. He ended up getting a kill glass before he exited, and he beat by mistake with Reggie Barlow. I think he beat Reggie Barlow twice, if I'm not mistaken. Reggie Barlow twice, and he beat Donahue Ely. But other than that, he hit on goddamn a kill glass. Mainly goddamn, and the kill glass didn't even fit Coach Spady, so I don't even know why he even came. But he got him a D1 scholarship. He came. Cool. A kill glass signed under Coach Maynard's, toolers. Now, did he develop him? I don't know, but he was already there, true enough. But like, that hit for us. But like, I ain't gonna say like, okay, like we didn't beat these teams, but it's not like we went all the way out there. We almost beat Southern and Southern. We almost beat and it came down to a wire with Alcorn, but we didn't win. It is what it is. But like on my rebuttal, like I was saying, okay, Scotty, you said we don't have a chance. I feel like it might not be 50-50, but I feel like we have a better chance. If only like I wish
a chance to
like,
what
I'm
though?
with one of the
A chance to what though?
I'm with one of the other people.
A chance to win the SWAC championship?
A chance to even beat her.
Nah, negative.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say to win the whole thing, but a chance to beat her. I believe in Alcorn, but Alcorn ain't looking right. I fool with you. So you say Andrew Body, they ain't looking right. So Grambling seems like the best. If you got a quarterback, they seem like they got the best quarterback. And FAMU, shit, everybody is shaky, kind of come on offense. So defense gonna always rule the day. Like for real, we not done defense. FAMU has the best, like you said, FAMU has the best complete team, but it's not like they invincible.
Dang, y'all Bama's were not that good. Like I mean, y'all were like y'all was like 4-3 in the SWAC, 5-7. Like these weren't like dominant.
The East was just that bad at the time, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Because Jackson State had some down years until they got Rick College.
No. When you went back in the day, we was like SWAC was playing like FBS schools heavy, bro, heavy. And then like everybody was kind of like closely matched because we ain't had nobody in the SWAC had quarterback besides Grambling with Bruce Eugene. Other than that, and Jackson State with Casey Terry when they finally got him. Jay Hodson, I don't even know who his quarterback was.
Southern had quarterbacks. What you talking about?
They ran through the SWAC through everybody.
Dog,
State had quarterbacks. What are you talking about?
I'm looking at your schedule. You don't have not one FBS person on 2004. You don't have an FBS squad. On 2008, you don't have. On 2005, you didn't have an FBS game. On 2006, you didn't have an FBS game. Bro, you just out here lying. On 2007, let me see, you did have an FBS game. Like you out here literally lying right now. 2008.
2005 went 9-3. You said 4 and something. We're 8-3.
No, but you just said that you were going against FBS programs. You're lying.
No, bro. You said we went 4 and something. We went 4 and something. That's because we played we was playing Vanderbilt back in the day.
Negative. I'm looking at the schedule right now.
Give me a year because you just said 2005. 2005 we went 9-3, 7-2 in the conference.
Bro, listen. 2006. I started at 2006. Or no, I'm at 2000. Yeah, I'm at 2006. No FBS team. I'm looking at the schedule right here. No FBS team. 2007. No FBS team. 2008. No FBS. I'm just going by what you telling me. You making shit up. Oh, Scotty, we were going heavy. We play heavy. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
You said we was bad, bro. Those are not bad years. What are we talking about?
5-7. 8-3. No, you're 5-7 with a 4-3 SWAC in 2018, 2008.
What year?
2008.
What year?
2008. And you have one FBS team on here. And you lost to Tuskegee.
UNLV.
What are you talking about? There's no UNLV. What are you looking at? There's no UNLV on this team, on this schedule.
My bad. UNLM. My bad.
Jacksonville State FCS, Tennessee State FCS. You lose to Tuskegee, which is a D2 team. What are you talking about? What are we talking about right now, bro?
That A&M ain't been relevant in 20 years.
The next year, you lose to Jacksonville State, which is an FCS program. You lose to Grambling. You lose to Alcorn. You lose to Prairie View. What are we talking about right now, man? Listen, appreciate the call. I respect it. But no, sir. No.
Scotty, he said there wasn't no quarterbacks in the conference then. The conference had plenty of quarterbacks during that time. It wasn't just Bruce Eugene. There were plenty of quarterbacks in that time. I went to the actual SWAC championship in 2006 when A&M played UAPB. You know who won the offensive player of the year that year? UAPB quarterback Chris Wallace.
Oh, Chris Wallace. Okay.
There were quarterbacks during that time. You had Quincy Richard. You had Thomas Ricks. You had Donald Carey at Alcorn. You had Tavares Jackson at Alabama State. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. There wasn't quarterbacks during that time. I don't get it. Jimmy Oliver, Robert Kent. I mean, come on, man.
Listen, I'm not looking at I'm not looking at anything special, bro. Like you're losing 3 games in conference. And none of the, I mean, Prairie View was ranked 15 at the time, but you know, like, come on, man. Valley was 1-6, Alabama State was 1-6, and you lost to an Alcorn team that was 3-4 or 3-6. What else? You lost to Prairie View twice. You lost to Grambling. You know what I'm saying? Grambling was 5-2. Like, I mean, like, the East was not good.
And my thing is this: he's saying, why is there no respect? Look how far back you got to go to talk about the relevancy of A&M and Alabama State. Right? Come on, man. That's too long ago. You haven't been relevant since then. And, I mean, if you want to give them the spring championship, A&M the spring championship in that COVID year, I mean, it is what it is. But aside from that, how can I put you in the conversation when Alcorn won that division 6 straight years? Now, Jackson State done won it, what, 2 straight?
Yeah.
Looks like it's FAMU's time now. Ain't nobody talking about A&M and Bama State. All they got is each other. So they real beef is each other. The Magic City Classic, it ain't with the rest of the SWAC. And they can't put themselves in the conversation of Grambling, Alcorn, or Southern right now.
Listen, I don't know what, first of all, I don't know what the hell that got to do with today. Because y'all ain't got no chance in no SWAC championship, man. It just is what it is. Like I said, I'll give you from 2000 to 2010. Y'all was doing y'all thing. Alabama State, Alabama A&M. I'll give you that. But that ain't got shit to do with today. And today, at this present time on September 11th, you don't have a chance at the SWAC championship. You just, like I said, unless FAMU's whole team comes down with the flu, right? You're just not talented enough. You're just not. I mean, it just is what it is. So,
and I know A&M and Bama State together probably don't got more championships than Southern total. That's just me, you know. Like, come on, bro.
History, yeah. If we talking history, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Everybody trying to compare themselves because, like I said, once again, you see what Dooley got me in a situation where people now think they us. Them Alabama schools now trying to put themselves to say, man, I feel you, Southern, because no, man, don't think because we down, we are not. That's why Dooley better get this.
We are not the same.
We are not the same, bro. That's where everybody feeling like, bro. Now I'm feeling some type of way. That's why Dooley ass on the hot seat because of this right here. People now thinking, oh man, Southern with us now. Damn. I don't like this, Scotty. I don't like it.
He said they with us. Nah, we not with you.
Never have I ever heard A&M and Bama State comparing themselves to Southern. I have never heard that. Tonight is showing me exactly where we at as a program and why Dooley is on the hot seat. And this is why our fans are the way that we are right now, because this type of shit is taking place out there. And this is not normal around the conference. I can understand Grambling. I can even understand Jackson. With FAMU, I mean, FAMU ain't won a championship in forever. SWAC or MEAC. To be real, let's keep it real, even about FAMU.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, they went to a playoff game 2 years. Okay, but when the last time? And then they self-proclaimed Black College National Championship because y'all did your own problems for not being able to go to the bowl game. They beat A&T that year, but so what? FAMU ain't won a championship in a long time. So a lot of people talk shit and say, well, Southern, you ain't won it since 2013, and we competed and lost for them, but check y'all records. As much as y'all talk about us, hell, what y'all got? Alcorn and Grambling can talk that talk. Jackson knocking at the door, but the rest of them, that's why I don't understand this, bro. But the fact is, everybody ready to come at us because they like, oh, Southern down. I've been ready to get on their ass. I've been ready to feel like, no, man, we not the same, but this is the issue, and I'm starting to see it, and I don't like it, bro. I don't like it at all, bro. I don't like it at all. The fact A&M this weekend and motherfuckers think they can call in and say they gonna whoop our ass, I have never heard that before.
Reese said, oh, we definitely winning that game. That's bold. That is bold. Oh, that boy said we definitely winning that game.
Scotty, where am I right now, bro? I never thought I'd see this day. I never thought I'd see the day I got this on. I never thought I'd see the day A&M and Bama State calling in, talking. Like, bro, I don't know what's going on, bro.
Hey, listen, this is a new swag. It's a new swag, bro. It's a new swag.
So when people ask me about Dooley and why he on the hot seat, did you see it tonight? Did everybody that's watching and in the chat, did y'all see it for y'allself tonight? This is where Southern at right now, bro. This is why we pissed off. 0-2, yeah, we got a whole season. It took 2 games for us to lose. Now look where we at, and everybody on my ass, bro, like this, Scotty.
Oh man,
I ain't ducking either. I ain't high, but damn, I gotta fight a little bit harder now.
Yeah, hey, Dooley, but listen, I'm telling you, that's why that game is so important. That's why that A&M game is so important. But listen, you lose that, Jay, I don't know what to tell you, P.
Mississippi Valley gonna be coming at me next.
Oh, we definitely got that game.
Oh,
UAPB gonna be like, hey, we up next. We got that.
Texas Southern talking noise and winning 5 games was the most wins they had in a decade. 5 wins in one season. Now even they feel like they can whoop us. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this is different, bro. I don't understand it, bro. It's different, bro. It's different.
That's crazy. Hey man, this was funny. Jesus Christ.
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. You know, like shit.
And now you have to go to the Colt section and go over there and get ready to prepare for, dealing with all
they
that.
Calling for me? They want me?
Paris said they looking for you, so
come with me. You gonna come over there with me?
Yeah, nope.
I say I bring you greetings and salutations from Outspoken and Scotty.
Oh, don't say that name over here. First of all, let me say something. I respect you, my boy, because you listen. You got that old lady Eve over there talking about some. I'm a full-grown woman. I'm a full-grown.
I didn't know if you had saw it or not, but so I had to get her. I had to call her queen because I don't disrespect. I was finna go there. Then somebody was like, "Don't do auntie like that." So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call her queen. But she done took pictures of me, got me all on Twitter like y'all fine and tag him. I'm like, damn, she trying to get me on the low.
Dog, let me tell you what she did, right? So, first of all, she tagged me on Twitter with like she said something like I'm a clown or something like that. And I'm looking at it like you don't really know who you messing with, right? Like like I have no respecter of persons. I don't give a damn. Like you could be 75 in a wheelchair. If you come at me, I'm about to attack your wheelchair. Like I'm just saying, whatever you don't have, or if it's a nub, if you got a nub, you don't got no hand, you got a special finger, I'm coming for whatever you got, right? So her teeth are a little big, you know what I'm saying? So I put
I should have known not to give you no ammunition. I should have known. Here's your opportunity.
You know what I'm saying? So her teeth a little big. So I put the it clown, the it clown with the little sharp teeth or whatever. And then everybody like, oh, Scotty's so mean, Scotty. So I'm like, yo, did y'all not see this old lady attack me? I'm all by myself. I was just minding my business. Dog, like, come on, man.
She was trying to get me, bro. She was jabbed. You know how you working away? And you just jab, and she was trying, bro. So my best thing is to respect. I call you queen. You gonna fuss? You gonna cuss me out calling you a queen? Come on, queen. That's all I kept saying, queen.
I like when you said, "Do you cook? Did you cook?" She didn't answer that question though.
Because you talking this age, I want. You watched it, didn't you?
I watched that segment. That joke was funny. That was funny. I enjoyed that segment because somebody hit me up. There's like Scotty, Perry giving King Clark the blues, like he over there irritating. So I was like, anytime you can get underneath, anytime you can get underneath Mr. Emotional, it's gonna be a fun show, right? So where I caught it at was you and her had just started, and she was like, go ahead on. I'm a full-grown woman. I'm over here 63 and a half. I'm a full-grown woman. I'm like,
and your whole room looked like the admissions office at Southern University. I mean, you couldn't ask for better Southern colors in the background. Hell, I thought she was with Southern at first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Gone. I'm like, man, you like Eve's grandmother.
I jumped in that water. I wasn't afraid to jump in the water. I'm gonna jump in it, I guess, when I get off here too. They're gonna be ready for me.
We'll see, but yeah. So that's my little 2 cents on that. Then this was she after I did the it comment right with the teeth, she gonna respond to me like you can't handle all this. I swear to God, Barry, I swear to God. Barry, I swear to God, it was her. It had, you can't handle all this. And it had her in a boomerang, right? And she was like doing a little dance or whatever. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm married. Like, I'm good. Like,
don't get me a script involved now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I let Eve go. Anyway, man, but let's get up out of here, man. We've been doing this for too long.
I got to go over to the congregation. I got to go be with the congregation for a little while.
Blessings and salutations. All right, listen, man, you already know what it is, man. Catch y'all next week on Monday on Outspoken. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. Mahala. God bless.